All right, guys, we are live. Welcome in, everyone, to the Sparkin Sports NFL live stream of the 7-3 New York Giants versus the 7-3 Dallas Cowboys in this NFC East battle on Thanksgiving from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. I'm your host, Gage Madrid. Let's just get a few people streaming on in here before the game officially gets going, just to make sure all my operations are good across the platform. Looks like we're all good. Welcome in, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good Thanksgiving so far. I know some of you guys on the East Coast are probably tucking in, or have probably already tucked into your Thanksgiving dinners, and those of us here on the West Coast, some of you may be tucking in right about now. Hopefully you guys have a really nice spread, all the fixings. We went ahead and did that already, so I've got some homemade shepherd's pie upstairs that I will be indulging in later. Regardless, guys, hope everyone is enjoying themselves so far. We had a really fun game last game with the Bills and the Lions. Buffalo was able to eke out a really good last second victory on the basis of the last second drive with 23 seconds left. Tyler Bass was able to go down and kick the game winning field goal. We'll go ahead and bring the game audio in a few minutes, just when things start to roll here. Again, I'm just making sure we're all good. All right. Got a poll up in the chat, guys. Want to make sure you get your opinions in as to who wins this game. Looks like we got one vote so far, and it is for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys coming off a big victory last week against the Minnesota Vikings on the road. Absolutely dismantled them 40-3. We will also see the Vikings later tonight as they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, Giants picked up a really surprising loss last week against the Detroit Lions, and they will be looking to get back on track here in this game against the Cowboys, but they will have to do that pretty shorthanded, especially on their offensive line. Several starters and several key backups are out for the Giants on their offensive line, so that's going to be a really key factor for them. Looks like we still got a few minutes before we officially get underway, guys. Again, just a couple of housekeeping matters. I'd really appreciate it if you could shoot a like on this stream. Helps push us out to fellow NFL fans and helps us get seen by more and more people. It's a free and easy way that you can help support the stream. Also, if you're so inclined, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another stream or miss another video for that matter. We put out a video yesterday about Zach Wilson, so I'd really appreciate you guys checking that one out. Also, I have a link to my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. If you're a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general, I would really appreciate it if you would check out Denver Broncos Syndicate. We are just 13 subscribers away from 1,000, so I'm hoping we can maybe get there by the end of the day, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you could help us out. So we got 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Daniel Jones on the sideline for the Giants. Cowboys wearing their throwback Thanksgiving uniforms with the white helmets. In my opinion, it's a really clean look for them. Let's go. What's going on, D-Rock? How you doing today? Let's go, G-Man indeed. As a certified Dallas Cowboys hater, as you could probably tell, you can definitely figure my loyalties lie with the Giants today. I thought I had a. That's weird. Hope your Thanksgiving is going well, D-Rock. Doing well, man. Doing well. Just kicking back and streaming today. Already did some family stuff, so just kind of chilling out and having a nice, easy day. Chilling out with you guys watching football. Had a really fun game earlier this afternoon. Bills Lions came down to the wire with Buffalo coming out on top. Looks like we're doing the national anthem right now. As custom, Thanksgiving, they do the trumpet there in Dallas. New York Giants have been one of the bigger surprises in the NFL this season under first-year head coach Brian Daboll. Has been an absolutely brilliant hire for them, former offensive coordinator of the Buffalo Bills. He's helped limit the poor play from Daniel Jones and has helped make the Giants' offense overall explosive, especially with the resurgence of Saquon Barkley. Again, though, today they're going to be very short-handed, so hopefully Daniel Jones can step up, Saquon can step up, despite being short-handed on the offensive line. That really was, man. They had it. But as we all know, you can't leave that much time left on the clock for Josh Allen. Dude will pick you apart, and that's exactly what he did. Cardiac cats. Oh my god, that's fantastic. My buddy Derek, who helps me manage the Denver Broncos Syndicate channel, he runs the Detroit Lions Syndicate, so he's obviously a diehard Lions fan. I'll have to tell him about that. That's pretty funny. All right, national anthem's up. One more quick commercial break, and we will be ready to ride. Boy, D-Rock, speaking of tough losses, man, that Raiders loss last week was, oh my god, that was tough. Again, we had it right there with 2 minutes to go, and Russell Wilson, I don't know why he decided not to give himself up and take a self-sack there. Would have run 20 more seconds off the clock. Granted, the way the Raiders drove the ball downfield and were able to kick that field goal, I don't know if it would have even mattered, but I don't know. I don't know. What I more want to know is why the Broncos make it look so hard. I mean, that's what it feels like. But you've got guys like Josh Allen and hell, even Derek Carr coming up in clutch key situations like that. So it's so frustrating to watch as a fan of a team that's starved of competent quarterback play. It really is. Just a reminder, guys, tonight we will also be streaming Patriots Vikings here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Got a three-peat here for Thanksgiving football. Definitely looking forward to that game as well. Vikings have had a really strong start to their season, but obviously they sputtered big time last week against the Cowboys. So they'll be looking to bounce back. Patriots picked up a really ugly win on a punt return touchdown last week against the New York Jets. Their offense has not looked good these past few weeks, so if we can get a Dallas loss and a New England loss all in one day, I will certainly be happy. Again, guys, be sure to make your voice known in the poll above. Looks like 67% of you guys are on the New York Giants in this one. Good choice. Yeah, absolutely. But Broncos need to bounce back. And what gave me some hope yesterday is that Russell Wilson and the offense, in my opinion, operated really well. Aside from some drops and some penalties, Russell Wilson had his best game as a Bronco against the Raiders. That gives me hope that with more competent coaching, we can potentially salvage this thing next year and potentially we can still squeeze a championship out of Russell Wilson. If we can do that, then I will definitely call it a win. All right, guys, looks like we're getting ready to roll. Oh, I need to plug my headphones in. Sorry about that. All right, guys, is the game audio good? Is it too low, too high? Let me know if I need to adjust anything. Thanksgiving, we're honoring John Madden all day today. Yep, absolutely, D-Rock.
Well, John Madden said it best, and we are thrilled to be with you today. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family here from Arlington, Texas.
All right, guys, looks like Dallas is going to kick off. Giants will get it to start. Dallas has won the toss and will elect to defer. Brett Maher set to kick it away. Gary Brightwell running back deep for the Giants.
And Brett Maher will kick it off.
And to quote the great Kevin Burkhout, and here we go. And that'll be a touchback over the head of Brightwell. 1st and 10 for Daniel Jones and the Giants from their own 25. Very banged up offensive line. I want to say that it's either 2 or 3 starters not playing in this one for the G-Men. Oh, Nick Gates is starting. Let's go. Nick Gates has suffered a gruesome knee injury for the Giants last season. And now he's made his way all the way back, and he is starting in this game for the G-Men. Let's go. 1st down and 10. They come out in the shotgun. Bunch formation to the left side. Saquon in the backfield. Jones pulls it down, and they dump it underneath. Lawrence Cager. And the tight end will get it out to the 44-yard line. Good start there for the G-Men.
Yeah, this is something we're going to see all day. They understand the challenge. You're going to see Cager. It's just a simple play action. He's going to run the hide route. Daniel Jones told me before the game on the field, he said, we're going to move the pocket. Don't let me just stand on there, what they call the X. Don't let these Dallas pass rushers know where I'm going.
You know, I think, honestly, the winner of this game is going to decide a lot for OBJ as to where he wants to go. Jones under center, 2 receivers set to the left side. Fake it to Barkley, and they dump it to Barkley. And he will slip down after a game of about 2.
So this offense likes to run. They had not committed turnovers until last week.
Yeah, you know OBJ wants to go to a Super Bowl contender. The Bills, I could also imagine, would have been in contention. I mean, unfortunately, his good buddy Von Miller, it looks like Von might have torn his ACL based on early Twitter reports. Hopefully, that is not the case. But doesn't look good for Vaughn, unfortunately. I would definitely keep an eye on Giants, Cowboys, maybe even 49ers as well for OBJ. 2nd and 8. Jones surveys. He's going deep right away. Daniel, and it is incomplete. Looking for Darius Slayton. He had a step. Little bit overthrown by Daniel Jones. Working on Anthony Brown. Oh, man, Slayton had a step. Just Daniel Jones really overthrew it.
I think if he keeps his feet there, Kev,
yeah, that's what I'm hearing, D-Rock. Again, that's just what I've seen on Twitter. I'm hoping his MRI comes back and has better news. 3rd down and 8 now for the Giants. Jones sets up a screen. It's Barkley. Inside the 50, and he's going to be about 4 yards short. Leighton Vander Esch was there. Donovan Wilson as well for Dallas. And let's see what Dable wants to do. It's 4th and 3. He's going to punt.
They had some action there. Leighton Vander Esch did an unbelievable job taking on the block of the offensive lineman, Shed, and making the tackle. But you notice who they ran that screen at. A guy we're going to circle a lot throughout the course of today, number 11, Micah Parsons. One of the best ways to negate one of the top pass rushers in the league.
So here's Jamie Gillen, Scottish Hammer to kick it away. Monte Turpin, pro return man from the USFL, one of those minor leagues. It's back deep. Turpin signals fair catch, and he lets it go. It'll be bounced, and they cannot keep it out of the end zone. That is a touchback. Giants nearly were able to down that out. Are we going to commercial? Yes, we are. Giants with a rough offensive drive there. Absolutely. Speedy recovery for 5-8. Yeah, you got kind of rolled up on. Just it was not a good look. Alrighty, guys. So after the strong defensive stand for the Cowboys, their offense is set to take over on the other side of this commercial break. Last week was the Tony Pollard show for them. He had 2 explosive touchdowns, one through the ground, one through the air. And you got to imagine that the Cowboys are going to make a strong effort to get Tony involved more in this game as well. Ed Oliver, man, the dude had a monster game. Ori, we are certified Dallas Cowboys haters over here in Broncos country, so I think that tells you all you need to know. But, man, seriously, Ed Oliver is starting to finally break out, man. I believe this is year 4 for him. Had a couple of years there where it started to look like he wasn't going to live up to that number 9 overall draft status, but these past couple of seasons, really, he has really taken his game to another level. Today, obviously, he had that really, really insane forced fumble and recovered it himself. Absolutely impressed. He's consistently generating pressure through the middle. Yeah, man, Bills definitely are really happy with Ed Oliver taking that next step forward in his development. I hope they open the checkbooks, D-Rock. Alrighty, Ori, have a good one. Alrighty, Dallas takes over, first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Dak's under center. He hands it off on a little reverse. It's CeeDee Lamb. Lamb to about the 33-yard line. And a quick first down for Dallas. What's up?
Terrence Steele, the right tackle. Watch the job he does getting this end sealed. And then a great job there. Noah Brown, Michael Gallup, the wide receivers. He's got a whole convoy of guys up in front. The key to that play, you got to get the end first.
There's a gain of 12 there on that reverse. From the shotgun, Dak fires underneath. That is Lamb again. And now he's got 9. So back-to-back strikes to CeeDee Lamb. One on a little reverse, one on a quick pitch from Dak.
Well, guess what? Since he's come back, he and the offense have taken it to a new level.
Dallas goes second down and 1. Play action. Dak steps up, gets hit as he throws, and he delivers. Nope. CeeDee can't haul it in that time. Had it right through his hands, but could not finish the process. Incomplete. Third down and 1.
Had his hands on it, just didn't complete the catch.
Nice job here. You're going to see number 30, Darnay Holmes. He's in good position.
Rolling on the field. Pass was incomplete. Third down.
Scott Novak, our referee today.
All the way through the ground. Just rake at the ball. Just rip at it. Does a nice job finishing that play. Lamb probably needs to hold on to that, but Dak takes a big shot.
A little late hit there from Kayvon Thibodeau on Dak. Number 5 overall pick in the draft. Under center, 3rd and 2. Play action. Dak surveys, going deep, and is overthrown. Looking for Michael Gallup, and it is 4th and 2. Let's see what Dallas wants to do. And they are not sending out the punt team.
A good look here at Mike McCarthy's approach early in the game on how aggressive.
Very aggressive here from Dallas in their own territory. At bare minimum, they're going to run up and try to hard count them. From their own 40-yard line, 4th down and 2. I formation, heavy personnel for Dallas. Let's see what they want to do. And they give it to Zeke, and he's stuffed. And Dallas makes a stand on defense, or New York makes a stand on defense. It's Jalen Smith, the former Cowboy. Zeke had absolutely nowhere to go. And the Giants take over on downs. I cannot talk.
Taking on one of the best short yardage goal line backs in the league, and Zeke Elliott.
Right away, Jalen Smith met Zeke at the line of scrimmage. Zeke tried to lower his shoulder, but that was a huge pop there from Jalen. Now the G-men take over at the 40-yard line.
But then do not get the first down. Go for it in their own territory. And a golden opportunity for the Giants early now, as they'll start on the Dallas 40.
Yeah, I like the second down shot, the one to CD Lamb. I thought on third down, especially if
First and 10 for the Giants from just outside the Dallas 40. Darius Slayton goes in motion. Play action for Jones. Looking. He's got nowhere to go. Fires across his body. He's got a man. That is the tight end, Cole Myrick. Yes, they should have given that to Pollard, 100%. Yep. Great patience by Daniel Jones. Couldn't find his man. And then he's able to find his tight end, Myrick, wide open. And a big game for New York.
But he kept that play alive with his feet.
It's only a 7th catch of the year.
Daniel Jones, 4 for 5 for 50 yards. Seriously, that was kind of pathetic there for the Dallas defense. Twins left, man in motion for the Cowboys. Or for the Giants, I cannot talk. And now Jones is swallowed up. That is Dorrance Armstrong for Dallas.
Dan Quinn calls Dorrance Armstrong. He's our most consistent player. Just does a nice job coming on the loop. You're going to see him lined up here at the left defensive end, and he just keeps working. He doesn't win.
Absolutely.
Nowhere for Daniel
Get
Jones
your tight end open in space.
You mentioned it, 8 sacks.
Let him make guys miss. That's how they should be using Greg Dulcich, quite frankly. 2nd and 17 now. Jones is under center. A little delayed handoff. They fake it. Jones across his body, complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Hodgins. But we do have laundry. Daniel Jones on a little bootleg out to his right. Finds Hodgins wide open in the end zone. Brian Dable not happy. It's an eligible receiver on the Giants. That is coming back. Dable is not happy.
You see Brian Dable is livid.
Oh, he just slammed his headset. Oh, boy. Dable better be careful before he gets a penalty.
Terry Phillips is right there. Let's keep an eye on him. Sometimes on these long developing plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of drifts. You saw him at the end kind of back up, say, oh, I'm too far downfield, back up, but
it's too late.
That official
You're already caught.
Right on the line of scrimmage.
Dable is fucking pissed.
He was 3, as Mike Pereira tells us. Now backed up after
2nd and 22. Split backfield for the Giants. Man in motion. Jones fakes. He steps up, and DeMarcus Lawrence hits him. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw. That didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and 22. Very lucky not to get an intentional grounding penalty on that one. He was outside the pocket, but that barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 22. My God. I need more caffeine today.
Don't want to go back much further. See what the play call looks like here on a 3rd and 22.
From the 31.
Lined up here. Play clock's getting low.
We'll get it off.
Pressure. Jones with a flag down. Nobody's home. He throws it out of bounds. New York was not set. They were absolutely discombobulated. And you got to imagine that's just going to bring up a 4th down here.
To imagine Dallas will try to accept this penalty, make it a longer field goal, or just let him kick it from here.
Just let him kick it.
Oh, now they're going to do intentional grounding.
Oh. Are they going to call both penalties?
He threw a late flag right to where Daniel Jones was. I think he's going to call
They'll
grounding
obviously
on top
take
of
whichever one gives
snap
them better
infraction.
field position. Makes it a longer field goal attempt.
Well, Scott Novak still talking it over with his crew. The line of scrimmage there was the 29.
There are 2 fouls, both against the offense. Legal
Legal
shift
shift and intentional grounding.
on the offense. That penalties decline. Intentional grounding on the offense, number 8. It'll be a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. 4th down.
Yeah, that's the smart one. You take the 10-yard penalty and you lose the down, so that brings up 4th and even longer, which makes a longer field goal attempt. That was a smart call to enforce that. That is most definitely intentional grounding. Nobody there. Now it's 4th and 32.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah, Mike Pereira
So here comes Graham Gano. And this one will be about a 57-yard try.
Because of the penalty, and now it's a 57-yard attempt from Graham Gano, who has plenty of legs for this.
Absolutely does.
56, so this 1 yard
Jamie
further.
Gillen will hold it. Casey Kreider will snap it. And Gano is good. What a kick by Graham Gano. And the Giants, after trying to back themselves out of field goal range, Graham Gano bails them out. 3-0 New York. 9:44 left, and they are still showing Brian Daboll throwing a fit on the sideline, man. You got to be careful. Referees will let you get away with some stuff, but if you are a little bit too colorful with your language, you will definitely get a penalty. Coaches don't often get penalties, but it does happen. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Would really appreciate it if you could throw a like on this stream. Helps push us out to fellow NFL fans, helps us get seen by more and more people, and helps us grow this community here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. Currently sitting at 559 subs, so you better act fast if you want to be sub number 560. Also, over on Denver Broncos Syndicate, we are at 988 subscribers, just 12 away from 1,000 over there, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you could help us get to 1,000 subscribers over on Denver Broncos Syndicate. Once we get to 1,000 subs, I can apply for monetization, and that's one step closer to my big goal and big dream of being able to cover the NFL full time. Again, guys, hope everyone is having a good Thanksgiving so far. I realize, a lot of Dallas fans are going to see my Denver shirt and they're going to just turn off the stream. I probably shouldn't have worn my Denver shirt in this stream. We're back. Remembering the late John Madden today on Thanksgiving.
The turkey with a duck, and then you
John
stuff
Madden,
the duck with a chicken.
synonymous
So
with
it's
Thanksgiving,
turd, duck,
football.
yeah. And he just sliced it because it's all boneless.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
That first one without him.
You can't beat that.
You know, so many of our colleagues fortunate to work with Pat and John for all those years, including our producer, Richie Zients, our director today, Rich Russo. I don't think.
Alrighty, New York with a 3-0 lead with 9:44 left in the first quarter. Dallas getting ready to take over.
Just dive in with their hands. Have you ever had a turducken?
Here's Graham Gano to kick off.
Word is after this game, we got a few waiting for us. I can't wait. I've never had one before, but it sounds.
I'd be interested to try turducken once.
That would be something. That's a whole nother art.
Those are big shoes to fill. We're gonna pace ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. So the Giants take the early lead on Graham Gano's field goal, 57.
Absolutely, D-Rock.
Well, how about
Goes
this?
over
We
Turpin's
have
head for the
a
touchback.
turducken in the booth, and that's real. And apparently, it's hot. Now it's hard to kind of eat it right now. I guess John didn't care. You could go. I have to talk, but you could go do it if you want.
If at some point there's a long break in action where you don't hear from me, it's because I'm over there seeing if I can devour that thing without any. I think there is a knife though. I think we got a knife, so we got that.
First and 10 from the 25. Two tight ends set, and they both shift for Dallas. Under center with C.D. Lamb going in motion. Hand off to Zeke. And Ezekiel Elliott with a nice little burst. Able to get out of trouble there, and he gets about 15.
Yeah, there's so much talk around here about what is the combination of use between Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard. You can see here, Zeke, he's still got some legs to him. I think the balance of having both of these guys to keep them healthy throughout the course of each game.
First down and 10, two tight ends set for Dallas.
They're happy to have him back healthy.
Hand off to the right side. Not much for Zeke, and a flag flies. That's probably a hold. And Dallas is indeed walking back.
Offense number 70. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's on
Zach Martin, the all-pro right guard for Dallas.
The Giants' offensive line right now is decimated with all these injuries. Cowboys have a good offensive line, and B, they've been healthy.
Yeah, the continuity of that unit is what's different. It seems like every week.
We got 10 votes on our poll so far. Looks like 70% of you guys are on the Cowboys to come away with the dub in this one. They need to get something going offensively here if they're going to have a chance to do that. Two tight ends set to the left side. Once again, they shift. Dallas likes those two tight ends shifting at once there. Play action. Dak rolls to his left. Fires complete. That is one of those tight ends. Jeremy Sprinkle. Make it Jake Ferguson. Okay, that's right. Jeremy Sprinkle no longer there. Jake Ferguson got that number now.
So look at this offensive line. Look at
I'm thinking about last year's Cowboys.
Was supposed to be the starting left guard until
Ferguson and Schultz set to the right side.
And again, they're hoping that Tyron is back in December.
Dak tries to work that hard count. Checks the play at the line. And we got a frosty bomb. Hi, kitty. Hand off. Zeke up the gut. First down and more across midfield to the 46. Brought down by the defensive back Jason Pinnock for the Giants.
Yeah, you see the command that Dak Prescott has. You saw him kind of audible and get into that. He liked the look. He liked the front that New York lined up in.
Just a reminder, guys, we will also be streaming Patriots Vikings here on Denver or on Sparkin Sports NFL.
Tony Pollard on the field for the first time here today, coming off a
Pollard for the first time today sees the field. Two tight ends set to the right side. Once again, Dak makes a check at the line.
109 receiving last week. Gets it here.
To the right side, Pollard lowering his shoulder for a gain of about 5.
I haven't seen anyone catch him yet, and neither have we, and we've done enough Dallas games this year.
He is. You can make the argument he's the most explosive offensive player on this roster. His ability to take short passes and take them to the house, we saw it last week, but his ability to also run between the tackles, his ability yards
Second and
after
6.
contact.
Dallas continues to ride with those two tight end sets. Prescott fires along the sideline, and that is intercepted! Tried not to scare the kitty, but that is intercepted! Darius Williams! Second-year man gets his first career pick.
And how about that? This Giants
Hi, kitty, I know.
And it's Williams who's
what a play by Williams! Let's fucking go! Ooh, let's see. Did he get both feet in? They're going to review that. Oh, I got to mute that. That was probably going to get a copyright claim anyway. But what a play there by Williams. Looked like an awkward start to the play. Dak Prescott fired it down the sideline and looked like his receiver was not on the same page. And of course, my kitty wants some pets here. Let's go. Got 8 people in the chat. Let's go. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could smash that like button. 11 votes in our poll. We got 70% of you guys, 73% of you guys on the Dallas Cowboys. Well, that's definitely not going to hold up if Dak throws interceptions like that. Granted, that just looked like it was a miscommunication, awkward start to the play, but we'll see if Williams was able to get both feet in bounds there. Skip Bayless already throwing temper tantrums over on Twitter. What else is new? Alrighty, we are back.
Coming back from a torn ACL last season. His season debut this year was just last week against Detroit. And he picks off his first pass.
First and 10 for the Giants now following the interception. They did indeed confirm it from the 31-yard line. Handed off to Saquon, lowering his shoulder to the 34 for a gain of 3.
To that last interception. Take a look up here at Thibodeau. Tyler Biotish, the center, he thinks he crosses the neutral zone.
Yeah, they thought they had a free play. But they didn't throw the flag. Dallas thought that New York was offsides, but they were not. This time they give it on reverse to Barkley, and he gets a couple.
So yeah, Dak thought he maybe had a free one there, and instead it's an interception.
Yeah, you saw the offensive line after they saw Williams make.
And that's why Dak was all confused.
Just assuming that there was a penalty for being in the neutral zone, but Thibodeau obviously was
3rd and 4.
The pick stands.
From the 37. Saquon motion to the backfield. Bunch formation to the right side.
3rd and 4.
Take the handoff. Jones fires outside, off target, and incomplete. Looking for Richie James there. And a quick 3-and-out for the Giants following the penalty, or following the turnover. That's rough, man. Your defense gifts you great field position, and you can't do anything with it. So now here is the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, to punt. Quante Turpin back deep for Dallas. Kick is away. Sorry, I don't know why I muted that. And a fair catch at the 13.
Now let's see what the penalty is here.
We got a flag down.
Well, we'll see what the flag is, and I know they had a touchdown call back on a penalty,
I
but I
don't think
the Giants could have started better with how these teams came.
My leg was falling asleep. It's a hold on the receiving team.
Half the distance to the goal. First down.
And Dallas will start deep in their own territory on the other side of this commercial break. Daniel Jones just missed there on that 3rd down throw to Richie James. 3-0. 5 minutes, 58 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, guys, I asked this in the chat last game. Are you guys pro or anti-turkey? Personally, I think turkey is like one of the worst proteins on the planet. Unless you cook it right, which in my opinion is extremely hard to do. Otherwise, I'm definitely not a big turkey fan. I'm more of a fried chicken kind of guy for Thanksgiving. It's a little non-traditional, but still kind of keeps you somewhat in that bird theme without having to eat one of the driest, toughest proteins on the planet. So I'd definitely love to know, guys, if you are pro or anti-turkey. $11 votes so far in our poll. 73% of you guys are on the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. What? I love you too, cat, but you cannot sleep on my leg. You are too heavy. She is so insistent, I swear to God. Alrighty, guys, we are back. These two teams fighting for second place in the NFC East. Philadelphia locking up that #1 spot for now at 9-1. First down and 10 now for Dallas from their own 7. Under center handoff here for Tony Pollard. Nice little burst there, and he's got about 4.
You know, it's interesting, the Giants, we saw the interception by Rodarius
Dak Prescott
Williams.
just 2 for 5 for 22 yards and an interception so far in this game. Not the greatest start for him.
Jackson got hurt with a knee injury last week. Fabian Moreau also hurt in that game last week. So see how they hold
Martindale, Giants defensive coordinator.
Williams make his impact on the other
Now
side.
we got a 2nd and 6 from the 11.
You can also see Nick McLeod, number 44. They're going to kind of
Tight end goes in motion
with those 3 guys.
to the right side. Pollard tries it again, and not much again. Maybe 2.
Maybe the best.
That'll bring him a 3rd down and 4.
Never heard of if you don't watch football every week. This guy is sensational.
Absolutely, and right.
Yeah,
next to
Dexter
him,
Lawrence,
big
big
Leonard
defensive
Williams.
lineman there
They
for the
are arguably
Giants.
best interior combination.
Really lethal
in the
tandem
entire
with
league.
Leonard
You mentioned
Williams
now they're
there.
playing some more primetime games. They're on the playoff run here, and these guys are starting to get the recognition they deserve. But
Now we got a
those 2
3rd
guys
down and
inside
4
are
from the
force.
13. Trips left.
On 3rd down, blitz comes.
Dak,
Prescott
pressure's
gets
coming,
hurt.
fires to the outside, and it is complete.
Traffic.
At the 23-yard line, that is Michael Gallup with a really tough catch there against McLeod.
Yeah, you said it. Nick McLeod,
Good
one of the
job
guys we were
there
just
by
talking about
Michael
filling that
Gallup, and that'll
corner.
move the chains for the
He's
Dallas
all over
Cowboys.
Michael Gallup. That's a strong hands contested catch. McLeod does a nice job. He tries to go hands to hands and break that ball up, but Michael Gallup each week is just getting
1st and
more
10.
and more comfortable coming back off that ACL, and he continues to get his confidence back.
2
Opposite
tight ends
CeeDee
set
Lamb.
to the right side.
Look out.
Dak kills the play at the line. He makes an audible donut at the line. Play clock just got that one away. Tony Pollard bursting up the middle, and he's got 7.
And Tony Pollard has a strong start with 7 on that one. Well, thankfully, Terry giving you a chance to win $25,000 and Michael Strahan's truck today on Fox Super 6. All you need to
Terry
do is
giving
download
away
Free
his
Super
money
6
and
app on your
Michael's
phone.
truck.
Enter your picks in the NFL
2nd down and 3
Thanksgiving
now
Challenge
from the
contest.
30.
I don't know huddle for Dallas, but then getting to the line and resetting.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, he's so comfortable in
Yeah,
this mode.
very,
You see
very much
directing
what Peyton
traffic,
Manning would do,
getting him
would
in the right
go no huddle,
formation,
but would
bringing
make a lot of
CeeDee Lamb
checks and
over here
audibles at the line.
to block support.
Second.
Now Dak hands it off. Pollard, he's going nowhere.
Nice tackle by
What a
Jahad
tackle
Ward.
there,
Held on,
Jahad
didn't let
Ward
go.
for the Giants.
Yeah, they brought CeeDee Lamb over. They knew
That
they
was
had
a
to block
big
support.
loss
You're gonna see
there.
CeeDee Lamb, he's got McLeod, but Ward does a great job
Loss
fighting
of
off
about
Dalton
2.
Schultz, the tight end's block. Set up this 3rd down. Dak is very good getting them a lot of their best runs, even early so far in this game.
3rd and 3
today.
from
You
the
see Dak
29.
checking into those runs.
Twins
because he likes
left.
the look that New York is giving him.
Both Pollard and Elliott.
Pollard goes in motion. Elliott and
Prescott
Pollard
looks
both
his
on the
way.
field for
Goes
this
over the
play.
middle.
Prescott fires. Another great snare. Michael Gallup down at the 40-yard line. Good job by Gallup going up and high pointing that one. A really tough physical catch. Working on the DB, Cordell Flott.
They don't have to hit you dead in the numbers. He can go up and track that ball, and we've seen 2 really nice, strong hands catches.
1st and 10 from the 39. Trips right.
First through 3rd down conversion
Dak
for the
kills
Cowboys
it.
today.
Elliott in the backfield.
Prescott rolling,
Rolls out, and that was nearly picked off, but Gallup pulls it in.
So Gallup going back to back to back.
And this has
here.
been the Michael Gallup
And 5
drive
more
so
yards for
far.
him. And again, the pace just going without
Coming
a
off
huddle.
that ACL tear.
Nice job
Been
here by
getting
Gallup,
more
working
involved here and
the way they teach it, Kate,
finally
before
emerging
your
as the
receivers
number
up there,
2
you stick
receiver
your outside
Dallas
foot,
needs.
you
Obviously, they've got
drag
their
your
bona
inside
fide
foot.
number 1 guy in
Gallup
CeeDee
does it
Lamb.
perfectly.
But good job from Gallup here stepping up. Looks like we got another handoff coming.
East and west or right and left.
On the give.
Handoff.
Give a couple yards.
Not much, maybe a couple for Elliott. And that'll bring up a third down and about 3 or 4.
Cowboys
Mike
have really
McCarthy.
turned it up on their third down offense. First 6 games. Now, a lot of those were without Dak Prescott. Most of them, in fact. And
Yeah,
you see they
seriously,
turned
that
it
was
up
an
on third
incredible
down. They've gotten
catch.
So much better there.
3rd and 3, pistol,
3rd and 3
trips
here.
left. Dak works that hard count again. Oh, by the way, D-Rock,
Giants have like everyone in the box right now. Except for
welcome
one
to the
player.
Mod Club
Third down, Prescott going
on this
over.
channel.
Elliott, first down and more.
First down and more for Zeke Elliott. And Zeke will take it inside the 35-yard line.
That works to Elliott with a big
They run the little
Heard him say
option
blue.
pitch there.
Typically blue means you run over to the left. I think that's what the Giants were thinking.
Yep.
He goes speed
And
option
they
to
just
the
run
right.
that little option
Nobody really
pitch,
pitch
man.
off
You don't
and
really
says,
see
"All right,
that
you
too
just take
often
this
in the
ball, go
NFL,
right."
but
Nice design.
Dallas
Deception
executes
with
it
the word.
perfectly there.
Be surprised. Every staff has somebody.
And a
KB,
really
on
good drive
staff
here
whose
for the
job is
Dallas
to go back and watch
Cowboys.
these TV copies.
First and
Make sure
10
they're not
now
tipping
from
their
the
code
31.
Nice job there with the blue Woody.
Lamb goes in motion.
There's Prescott.
Prescott surveys, fires deep, and that is Lamb into triple coverage. CeeDee Lamb makes a really nice catch. And a first and goal for the Cowboys, and it looks like
CeeDee Lamb, he
that'll be the
runs this
last
route
play
as
of the
well as
first
anyone. It's a
quarter.
little shake corner, sell the corner, then come back on the post.
3-0 Giants, but
Really nice
Dallas is
footwork.
knocking on the door.
McLeod leaning to the outside before you cross face.
That's it. For into the first
And
quarter.
take us to the
Extended drive here for the Cowboys, and they're hoping to be able to punch it in. First and goal from the 6 on the other side of this commercial break. We are through 1 here in Arlington. Hope everyone is having a healthy, happy Thanksgiving. Hope them bellies are full. Really appreciate you guys spending a part of your Thanksgiving with me here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. Really feels like I've got you guys here watching the game with me. Absolutely. That's what their identity is up front, is play physical, smash mouth defense, establish a wall essentially, and just control the line of scrimmage. If they can do that against this Dallas run game, that'll really bode well for them. Because their DBs, although they've got a couple of backups in there, their DBs have held up pretty well. See if the G-Men can get a goal line stand down here at the 6-yard line. Brett, welcome back in. Oh, still here. Right on. And again, guys, just a reminder, we will also be streaming Patriots-Vikings tonight, right here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. God, Skip Bayless. The dude is literally all over the place. You look at his Twitter, he contradicts himself left and right. One minute he wants the Cowboys to throw Cooper Rush in there, the next minute he's throwing flowers at Dak. Start of the second quarter here. Dallas has a first and goal situation from just outside the 5-yard line.
Again, with Prescott coming back, he was out for 5 games. You
See if the Giants can get a defensive stand here. First and goal.
Defensively, so something's got to give here.
2 tight ends set to the right side.
Cowboys have scored
We
9
got third to the
touchdowns
left
with this
side.
formation this year.
And they're off. Zeke up the gut for the touchdown. And Dallas takes the lead with Ezekiel Elliott. Extended drive there for Dallas. Able to punch it in.
Every play, it takes one offensive lineman to distort. Take a look at Terrence Steele. Watch the job he does by sealing this backside.
Oh, man.
Gets the defender Ellis on the
Terrence
ground,
Steele with an
and then
imposing
that's the cut.
block
So
up
every
front.
play is designed, even if everybody just ties, right? There's just stalemates across the board. It takes
Extra
one
point
guy to
from Brett
distort the
Maher.
front. Back finds a crease. Touchdown.
Now Maher with the extra point.
And
Big drive.
he's good.
7-3
7-3 Dallas Cowboys. 14:55 left to play in the first half. And we got a little 30-second timeout here. Ezekiel Elliott, who was stuffed on the Cowboys' first drive on a 4th down, was able to hit pay dirt there. And that was yeah, seriously. I wish our offensive line could clear rushing lanes like that, D-Rock. At that rate, even Mr. 2.9 yards per carry, Latavius Murray himself could make some pay dirt. Again, man, Dallas Cowboys for years have been known for having an offensive line like that can impose their will up front. And that's really how I wish the Denver Broncos would build their team. What a drive there for the Cowboys. 11 plays, 93 yards, more than 6 minutes off the clock. That's how you win football games.
They use both him and Pollard to play to their strengths, but you're exactly right. He looks fast. He looks decisive, hitting the holes.
He's got 6 carries for 57 yards. And
Yeah,
that
Zeke's,
touchdown.
aside from that 4th down stuff, Zeke's looked pretty good.
And the Cowboys with their first lead. As we take you right on into the kickoff.
Here's Maher to
How
kick
cool
it
is that
off.
shot? Maher to give it the boot. More on Zeke. Downstairs we go to Aaron.
Yes, just one thing you could build on the offensive identity. We just don't have it.
Of course, he missed time with that hyperextended right knee. He's actually wearing a pretty big bulk.
I just wish we could establish a run game. If we could establish a run game, our passing game will open up way more, but nope, we absolutely suck running the football, and it makes us completely one-dimensional in the pass game.
He would think about jumping in that Salvation Army kettle, you know, guys. But he looks like the old Zeke right there.
Well, I mean, you know, we have seen.
All right, G-Men take over at their own 25, 1st down and 10, 14:55 left in the half. They hand it off to Saquon, and he gets maybe 4.
This Cowboys defense #1 in so
Followed
many
up pretty
categories.
quickly there
overall.
by the
They're #1 in
Cowboys.
sacks. They're #1 in pressures. That's a lot of #1s. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I think you can add another #1 to your list. I think they have the #1 defensive player. I think Micah Parsons right now is the clear front runner, defensive player of the year. I know Aaron Donald.
2nd and 6 from the 29.
Ground across the league, but I think what Micah Parsons
2
can do
receivers
and the
set to the
impact he
right
can make,
side.
pretty impressive.
Handoff. Barkley surges forward for maybe 3, and that's going to be up a 3rd down and 3.
Interesting. Giants came out throwing. Now they're trying to get Barkley going.
Yeah, and I thought it was smart. I thought in the first quarter, their first couple drives, you traditionally on a run team, the defense knows that the best time to pass is on early downs because the team obviously on defense comes in to stop your run. So I would anticipate Mike Kafka going back to that on these next couple drives. And
Oh, Giants, a little discombobulation here.
run it on 3rd and short.
Bunch formation to the left side, man in motion. It's Matt Breida, and they hand it off to Barkley, and he is bottled up. We got a flag down as well, and that's coming from the secondary.
Giants did not get there, but this penalty may go the other way.
Let's see what we got. This is on Dallas.
Holding. Defense number
Indeed it is. Defensive holding.
And an automatic first down.
Yeah, sure does. That's on Carlos Watkins. So
Carlos
the Giants
Watkins,
take
the big
advantage and move the
defensive
chains.
lineman.
Yeah, that's a penalty you don't hear
That'll
much.
move the
You know,
chains there
typically
for the
defenders are allowed to
G-men.
grab, they're allowed to hold. I'd love to hear Mike Pereira's thoughts. It's just not a common alley. Let's see. Okay, there you
Oh,
see it.
yeah,
See
he
what he's doing
grabs
there?
the shoulder
He's
pads
holding
there.
the offensive player from getting to Van Der Esch on
That
his
is a
double
very
team. Nice
blatant
job by the
hold there
officials
by
seeing that
Carlos
way back in the
Watkins.
secondary.
Giants go jumbo formation.
Trips
here.
left, Richie James on a little orbit motion. They fake it. Daniel Jones keeps it, and this is what he can do well. Jones will surge forward to the 44.
Unless you can stand next to him, realize how big Daniel Jones is, and you've worked out with him how fast he is.
Yeah, back in 2020, getting ready during the COVID offseason, getting ready for my last season, he's a Charlotte guy. He is a big, physical, strong athlete. Oh, that ball popped out.
Oh,
that ball popped right back
yeah, he was lucky to get that one back, man. That was definitely a fumble.
I think they need to rely on his legs even
Regardless, it's 2nd and 4 now from the 44. Hand off to Gary Brightwell. Not much there. Jaron Kearse blows him up. Big hit there from the safety, Jaron Kearse.
Dan Quinn has turned this defense
There's Dan
around
Quinn, Dallas defensive coordinator. He has done a phenomenal job these past couple of years, turning this defense around. The year before he came in with Mike Nolan as the defensive coordinator, the Cowboys had literally the worst defense in the entire NFL. Now they have one of the best. 3rd and 3 now. Trips right.
He's as well respected a coach as
Slayton goes in motion, and they fake the handoff. Jones gets hit as he throws and completes it. Richie James dives forward. He's got a first down. Great job by James hauling that in. Good job by Jones hanging in there. Takes a hit and delivers it there to James.
That forced them to punt. Ball still a little out in front of him. Great catch by James to keep his feet and convert that first down. But they saw that it was wide open earlier in the game. Just missed the throw. That time he didn't miss.
Yeah, most of James's career is a special teams guy, but he's got more time of receiver this year. Caught a touchdown last week with all the injuries and things at wide receiver. He's a starter now.
Oh, play clock ticking inside 2. They just get it away. Hand it off. Barkley. Cross midfield, and Saquon will get it to the 45.
He's going to have 6 yards.
Good running there by Saquon. Picks up 6.
15 carries, only 22 yards. How do the Giants make sure that doesn't happen again?
Well, first off, they got to keep the game close, right? You don't want to play from behind multiple scores, especially in the second half, if you want to continue to rely on your star running back. And then secondly, I think at times, especially, he just needs to hit it. I think he's always looking for these home run highlight reels. I mean, he leads the league in
2nd down and 4 from the 45.
Like right there, to pick up 6 yards and just hit a hole.
Barkley goes in motion. Back to the backfield now. Jones fires, gets hit. Looking for Slayton. He goes up. Oh my God! Davis Slayton just went up and mossed 2 defenders. Darius Slayton went up and absolutely mossed him. Working on Anthony Brown. The safety was there as well. But Darius Slayton, Anthony Brown, you just got mossed. Oh my God. 1st and goal from the 1. Daniel Jones will sneak and he gets blown up. Leighton Vander Esch was there. He smelled that QB sneak the whole way. But back to that Darius Slayton catch. He went up there and high pointed it. Anthony Brown just got schooled.
Man, that's a great job.
Dude.
Going over the top there of Anthony Brown, number 3.
Sterling Shepard there on the sideline. He's fired up.
That's what all the kids do. KB, I see it at my games, my practices. They top their head.
2nd and goal. We got an extra offensive lineman in there for New York. Hand it off. Barkley's in. Touchdown, New York. What a response there for the G-Men. Dallas went on an extended drive, and New York responds with an extended drive of their own.
Well, we mentioned this offensive line.
We are an extra point away from a 10-7 ball game, and these G-Men have come to play today.
Left guard Jack Anderson, their double team kind of distorts the defense. And you said it, there hasn't been a real explosive component to this.
Here's Gano for the extra point.
They found it at the right time.
Graham Gano, extra point.
A little bit of a wide snap there, but Gano drills it. Good job by Jamie Gillen getting the hold down. And the Giants once again take the lead. What a catch by Darius Slayton. Saquon Barkley pounds it in. And we have got ourselves another hell of a ball game brewing, folks. Again, guys, I'd really appreciate if you could just smash that like button. Free, easy way to support the channel. Got a poll up in the chat right now. Got 73% of you guys on the Cowboys, but G-Men, man, they are hanging in. They are refusing to let the Cowboys just go in there and get their offense going. God, seriously. It's like, what do you know when you have a game with two functioning offenses and an offense that actually rewards their defense? Yep, as D-Rock well knows, us Broncos fans are starved for good offensive football, especially these past few weeks. But in the spirit of Thanksgiving, one thing I am thankful for is being able to watch other teams as palate cleansers. Kind of, you know, Darius Slayton was dangled around on the trade market this offseason, and pretty much nobody wanted him. He kind of basically just gave the whole league a middle finger there with that catch. It's like, fine, you don't want me, I'll fucking show you. That's what he can bring, man. He's got lethal speed, and when he's able to go up and high point jump balls like that, if he can harness that more consistently, man, Darius Slayton can be a lethal weapon. All right, guys, we're back.
Well, a 15-foot snow globe in the plaza outside AT&T Stadium with global soccer stars Pulisic, Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar. Tomorrow on Fox, you can see Pulisic in action. Team USA takes on England.
Cheers to that, D-Rock.
You got the USA chants going on inside the stadium here, which is pretty cool. It's a big game. U.S. had a lead on Wales, and then Wales came back. Gareth Bale got one home on a penalty kick, so they got a tie and see what they could do. Obviously, they're the underdog against England tomorrow. Can't wait to watch. Giants have their first lead, and they will kick it away. And the Cowboys start on the 25.
And Turpin will let go over his head for a touchback. First down and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. 9 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first half.
And that it starts with the right tone and vibe. You can't let a loss change your personality. You can't let a loss change your preparation. You can't let a loss affect the positive energy. And obviously that's what you're seeing on that sideline right now. What Daboll told us, if the leader's depressed,
first down and 10 now. Two tight ends set for the Cowboys, one on each side. Dak is under center with Pollard in the backfield. Play action. Dak flips it, and that is over the head of the tight end Peyton Hendershot, incomplete, out of bounds.
Now, I know the Giants don't play on Thanksgiving every year, but when your first offensive touchdown on Thanksgiving is in 38 against the Brooklyn Dodgers,
oh my God. The Giants' first offensive touchdown on Thanksgiving since 1938. Jesus. I didn't realize the Giants had such a rough go of it on Thanksgiving.
Since 1966, Tex Schramm, the general manager,
Trips right, pistol. Pollard is in the backfield. Dak checking with his line. Just get that one away. Pressure. Thibodeau comes on the pressure, and Dak's able to get it out to Pollard for a gain of 1. Jalen Smith makes the tackle.
Yeah, he has, and you can see him here. He's the unblocked defender. Heard him say, Ron, the lineman's going to slide to the right. Thibodeau's the free hitter. Dak knows he's got to get that ball out of his hand. He's hot there off
3rd and 8 now. Trips right.
Well defended by New York. Set up his 3rd down.
From the 26.
Hey, here goes Gareth. Hey, he's going. We're going. Popo. Here we go.
Blitz coming. Everybody
Pressure's coming. Dak heaves it, and he misses him. Tries to hit CD Lamb on that little post route, and Giants defense holds up. Dak Prescott could not put it where he wanted it. Yep, that was one-on-one coverage across the board. CD Lamb tries to split the middle of the field.
Just can't quite.
A little bit off target there from Dak Prescott. You have to imagine the pressure obviously affected the throw there. Now Brian Anger set to punt.
Pressure as any defensive coordinator in the NFL.
As Brian Anger was a Pro Bowl punter a year ago. Richie James back deep to receive.
Richie James back deep. The ex-49er. James from his 21 will wiggle forward to about the 25.
So, 8:30 to go.
8.5 minutes left, and let's see if the Giants can add on to their lead. Good job by their defense once again, man. Trying to think back. It's been a while, I want to say, since the G-Men got a win against the Cowboys. This would definitely be a big one for them. I'm trying to think back the last time the Giants beat Dallas. Like, shit. I want to say it was 2017 or something crazy. I don't even remember. That's how long it's been. Brian Dable's come out with this one with his hair on fire. Let's see if offensively the Giants can go on an extended drive, get the ball in Saquon's hands, take some more time off this clock, and continue to physically impose their will. Peyton Manning, David Beckham commercial. Obviously promoting the World Cup. Alrighty, guys, we are back.
Traditional day, and our tradition is being at a football game and turkey legs and turduckens and great football players, and there's no place that I would rather be than right here with you at this time, and it doesn't get any better than this.
This is our family.
Cheers to that.
I lived for Pat and John growing up. That's why I'm doing this, Greg. And I know we feel honored to be here in this spot. Not a lot of people have done it, right? On Fox, Pat and John did it for years. And then Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, Chris Collinsworth for a couple of years. But Joe and Troy, you guys are the best. Hope you're enjoying a Thanksgiving off.
Absolutely. And
yeah, it's Joe and Troy's first Thanksgiving off in God knows how long.
Well, you could add the word John
First and 10 now from the 25. Richie James goes in motion to the left side.
Biggest days on the NFL calendar, and that is Thanksgiving.
8.5 minutes in the first half. Jones fires a little bit behind, but Slayton, and he cannot haul it in.
And so it'll be a second down. You said drive into the game, like the Giants have to throw the ball.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, D-Rock. I'm so invested in American football that I don't even really watch any other sports. I have not seen a single bit of the Cup, honestly.
Of course, they're a run-heavy team with Saquon, but on early downs, it's actually beneficial to
second down and 10 now. Heavy formation to the right side, to the left side.
On third and long. And so far, they've done a nice job of
hand it off.
Running here to Barkley. It's been
Barkley for maybe 2. 3rd and 8.
It's going to put him at 7 carries for 24 yards. Well, I mean, what a weekend of Fox, right? Doesn't get any bigger than this. Unbeaten number 3 Michigan goes into Columbus, takes on undefeated number 2 Ohio State. Big 3-hour, big noon kickoff too, live from the shoe. It all leads into the game, noon Eastern, only on Fox on Saturday. 3rd down and 8.
All right, let's see if New York can extend their drive here. 3rd and 8 from the 27. Condensed formation. Jones is in trouble. He steps up and he throws. It's incomplete. Right at the feet. Number 83 there, and Micah Parsons was there.
Yeah, Daniel Jones had to step up pretty quick in the pocket.
Giants will punt once again.
Off that left edge in a hurry. You'll see him here at the bottom of the screen.
Sheesh. Yeah, he did. Micah Parsons
nice job there
absolutely destroys Andrew Thomas on that one.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
So each defense forcing a 3 and out.
Turpin's back deep to receive this kick from Jamie Gillen. Big booming kick, and that'll be a fair catch at the 25.
It seemed like it finally came down and Turpin caught it, and the Cowboys will have it. 7:31 to go in this.
7:31 left in the first half. Giants lead 10-7. Dallas takes over for another offensive possession on the other side of this commercial break. Yeah, he was, D-Rock. Look, okay. I love me some PS2, man. I love me some PS2. You just gotta wonder a little bit what could have been with Micah Parsons. Granted, I don't know if Vic Fangio would have used him correctly, honestly. Parsons is, in my opinion, is best as an edge rusher, and I feel like Vic would have probably tried to hammer using him as an off-ball linebacker. It would have been the exact same situation as Baron Browning, in my opinion, so part of me always wonders what would have become had we drafted Micah Parsons, but I also, I don't know. I mean, it is. It really is a win-win. No matter what, you get a potential defensive player of the year candidate. And granted, Baron Browning has looked like a stud. Again, guys, be sure to throw up your vote in our poll. Curious to know who you think's going to win this game. Looks like we got 17 votes. 71% of you guys are on the Dallas Cowboys. And we are back.
Right. This year, and it's so good. Giants and Cowboys both 7-3. They're chasing the 9-1 Eagles. Washington is 6-5.
Yeah, they are both beasting at their positions without a doubt.
With the Giants up 10-7.
First and 10. Prescott is under center. Makes a check at the line.
Pollard.
To the right side. Pollard, not much. And this Giants run defense has been really solid. God, look at that punt from Jamie Gillen. Absolutely went over the scoreboard.
The scoreboard just off to the left-hand side from the direction he punted. That was unbelievable.
We're on the other side of the scoreboard. It disappeared from sight for like 4 seconds.
Second and 8.
It's really something. 2nd and 8.
Giants showing blitz here. Dak checks at the line.
Blitz coming on the
Play action. Dak stepping up, fires, and that is complete to Michael Gallup. Once again on an in-breaking route, and Gallup will take it across midfield to about the 48-yard line. Michael Gallup has put on a show today. Yep, little 10-yard dig. Dak delivers a dot. Good route there by Gallup, and Cowboys are really, really happy with what they've gotten out of Michael Gallup in this game. 4 for 49. 2 tight ends set to the left side. Dak making a lot of checks at the line today. Handoff. Pollard cuts back inside, and he gets a hard-earned 3.
Let me ask you, I'm fascinated. I wonder if the fans at home are too, just watching Prescott with all these different calls and words today.
It's really fun to watch, and I love because we get to really get an inside look into their terminology and their code words. It gets him to the line with a ton of time on the play clock. Get a good look on the defense, check it, and then get into the best possible play.
Quick throw.
Yeah, Gallup's been impressive. And there he is again. Michael Gallup with another first down.
Michael Gallup's having his best game of the season so far.
Giants have been selling out to take CeeDee Lamb away, and that's really opened things up for Michael Gallup in this game.
Leave those corners on islands too much. You see him just playing kind of a
Former
soft zone, keeping everything.
Was Michael Gallup CSU or Colorado buff? I know he went to one of the two universities here. I want to say it was Colorado State.
To continue to mix that in, take some pressure off those guys.
Yes, season high 5 catches for Gallup. Drive continues.
And off.
Not much.
Maybe a yard.
Williams made the tackle there. I mean, just a reminder, the Giants so banged up today that so many people hurt in that loss against the Lions.
Gallup on the Broncos certainly wouldn't hurt. He's had more production than pretty much all of our receivers combined.
I know Gallup's got some catches, but they're holding their own. Blitz again. Prescott gets rid of it. Dalton Schultz has his first
Dalton Schultz, a little quick pitch and catch, gain of 5. I'll bring him a 3rd and 4.
I mean, that's to me the impressive.
But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Michael Gallup's been more productive in today's game than a lot of our receiving core has been recently. So I would absolutely be happy with Michael Gallup on the Broncos. 3rd and 4. CeeDee Lamb, a little ghost motion. Dak works that hard count again. Get that defense to declare. Play clock ticking inside 2. They need to hurry up. 1 timeout. They were not going to get that one off, so Dak has to burn a timeout with 3 minutes 52 seconds left in the first half. And we got a 30-second timeout here. Patrick Mahomes bath bomb commercial. Again, guys, be sure to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Looks like we got 8 people in the chat right now. .208 total yards on offense for the Cowboys as compared to 121 for the G-Men. Trips right from the 25-yard line of the Giants. 3rd down and 4. Here comes a blitz. Dak gets hit by Leonard Williams low, and that is complete. Lamb surges forward to the 20 for a first down. Flag is down in the backfield. That might be roughing the passer. Dak took a shot low. That could be roughing the passer. Scott Novak, our referee, discussing it.
Holding.
It's a hold. Oh! It's on the left tackle, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith, the rookie left tackle, moving back 10.
Yeah, you see Tyler
working on
Smith
Kayvon Thibodeau, fellow
coming
rookie.
down on this game. Oh, yeah, he
Actually
took
working on
tackles.
Leonard
What
Williams.
happens there is he's
Got beat
both of
there,
those guys.
trying to
He's
pick up
responsible
both
for both of them.
Thibodeau
He's
and
got
Williams.
the interior
He got
defensive
caught
player.
just in a really bad
He gets
position
caught
there.
in
That's
between. He just pulls
just a
Leonard Williams down
rough,
like that.
rough break there for Tyler Smith.
It's a tough sort
Fourth
for a
penalty
right
for
tackle,
32
especially
yards
in
for the
his rookie
Dallas
year.
Cowboys. Very reminiscent of the Denver Broncos. Trips right. Yeah, I was surprised by that too, honestly. I thought that was going to be roughing the passer. Fires outside. That is Noah Brown. And Brown gets about 5 yards. Another penalty is down.
And let's see what these are.
It was on 3rd and long. Brown was well short of the line to gain.
He was matched up in the slot
And,
against CeeDee
uh-oh. It looks like they're going to get the Giants.
Legal contact on the defense number 30.
Yeah.
It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic.
I hate how that's an automatic first down.
He's matched up one-on-one.
It was, come on, man. It was long yardage, and now that's going to move the chains. That is a tough penalty for defenders. I understand it should be a 5-yard penalty, but I don't think that should be an automatic first down. Because the 5-yard penalty would not have netted them a first down.
But that one certainly hurts.
Yeah, that definitely, I don't think I like that. I definitely do not like that rule for defenders.
Please put 10 seconds on the play clock.
First and 10, 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to play.
So far in this first half, Cowboys with 208 total yards. They had the really nice long drive, 11 plays. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. Giants had the big play, 44 yards to Darius Slayton that set up Saquon Barkley's touchdown run. Those are the 2 TDs in this game. And after the penalty now on
Noah
New York,
Brown goes in
10.
motion
Tony
here,
Pollard
1st and
lines
10
up as a
from the
wide
30.
receiver now, bottom of your screen.
And a false start's going to back him up 5 more.
False start.
That looked like that was on Tyler
Number
Smith.
73. 5-yard
Indeed it
penalty.
was.
First down.
Hey, Mike Pereira, as officials, do you feel like they're just
At
trying to be
19
heard right now? I know,
votes,
it's Thanksgiving. Their families are
68% of
watching
you guys
too.
on the
I
Dallas
think they don't really like
Cowboys.
to be the center of attention, but you get some of these that are so obvious that you are going to get some airtime with these.
Come on, Mike. You know you like getting a little attention out there. Come on now.
Giants have trouble getting
Uh-oh.
there, and I think they're going to call timeout. Yeah.
Giants have to burn a timeout here. They were caught with a late
You know, everything was
substitution.
running so smoothly, and then a little discombobulation there, penalties, and guys trying to get
You
on
know,
the
I'm
field,
so
and
torn on
timeouts,
Dan
and the
Quinn.
Giants call their first timeout.
Because,
How about this weekend on Fox
man,
Sports? And
the
we're so
way
lucky to be
things
part of it,
ended
of
for
course.
him in Atlanta
John
were
Madden
so
Thanksgiving
tough.
celebration right here, right now. The Giants
I-
and Cowboys tomorrow.
Dan
World
Quinn's
Cup,
someone
USA,
who I
England,
feel like
huge match.
needs
Saturday,
to
the
stay
game,
as a
Michigan,
defensive
Ohio State
coordinator.
open
Probably
season.
should not be a
And
head coach
Sunday,
again.
America's Game of the Week.
Just
We'll be
because
back
he's
with you
doing
in Kansas
such a
City.
phenomenal
Patrick
job as a
Mahomes
defensive
and the on-fire
coordinator.
Chiefs against the Rams.
And
What a weekend. I mean,
he has not
this is-
displayed
this is
the ability to
something
handle
you
the
can just put yourself
responsibilities of
on
a
the
head
couch
coach
and
well.
Enjoy.
So, I don't know. I'm not biggest Dan Quinn endorser. I mean, as a defensive coordinator, I am. If we could somehow pry him away, which we don't need to because we obviously have a star defensive coordinator, Nature Evero, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Dan Quinn as a head coach, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, because I think they played to both of their strengths. We saw them get Tony Pollard the ball in space, both in the passing game and in the running
I'm
game.
not opposed to
Here's
hiring a
another
rookie head
example of
coach
him
again.
playing
I
here
just,
at the
you
bottom
got to
of the
get the
screen.
right one. You
Wide
can't
receiver.
hire someone
And they
who.
can use Zeke in between the
And
tackles,
quite
go
frankly, the
short
biggest
yardage.
mistake with the Nathaniel Hackett hire, in my opinion, was hiring an inexperienced Taff. And Pollard is tackled in the backfield there on 2nd and 11, and the Cowboys are going backwards. Love to see it. 5 yard forward, 10 yards back.
Yeah, Nick McLeod, one of those young guys that it's
Gotta love watching the Cowboys shoot themselves in the foot. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And as per tradition, just got to make sure my BRB screen is set up, ready to go. I don't know if they're doing a performance here during this halftime period. You know, if we have to promote Evero to a head coach to keep him here, I think that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. if someone's gonna poach him, then I think we really probably ought to entertain just promoting him, because granted though, I worry about, it's the same thing as Dan Quinn though. It's like, he's such a young coach. Obviously Dan Quinn isn't a young coach, but I wonder if he's doing such a good job as a defensive coordinator, do we need to add on more responsibilities to him? But that said, if we have to do that to keep Adrian Evero in the building, by all means. The Cowboys are Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet. Guys, we are just 12 subscribers away from 1,000 over on our Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate. I'd really appreciate it if you'd consider giving us a sub over there. I'm really hoping we can maybe get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the day. Save the defense, save the world. OBJ set to visit the Cowboys on Monday. Giants visit TBD. You got to imagine Jerry Jones is going to make a very strong effort to not let OBJ out that building. From what it seems like, Jerry Jones is absolutely smitten with OBJ. And we are back, guys.
We'll see you at the half.
Can't wait, Kurt. It's great to have everybody in the shot. So many people working hard behind the scenes and away from their families here today. Glad we could be invited into your
Third
home
and 15
with your family.
from the
Great game
45,
so far.
from the
10-7
35.
Giants. Cowboys on the move. 2-minute warning here.
Trips left.
Let's stay Paris. We're going Paris. Hold 27. Hold 27. Here we go.
Dak making checks
Third
at the
down,
line.
to get to the 20. Prescott
Pressure. Dak fires offline, and it's intercepted again.
The rebound.
Off the rebound, Julian Love will take it down at the 24-yard line. And another key turnover for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, Darnay Holmes, he had the penalty early, but
New York with a big play there. Darnay Holmes bats it, and Julian Love comes up with it. And once again, the Cowboys go on an extended drive and come out with nothing. Now let's see if the Giants can try to get some points on the board here heading into halftime. Let's go. Seriously, if you like that interception, please subscribe. Man, seems like the Cowboys are making a very conscious effort today to shoot themselves in the foot. And as a certified Cowboys hater, I love to see it. Very, very much reminds me of the Denver Broncos. Elmer fudded up. Seriously. Dallas Cowboys, man, they take one step forward, one step back. This is a classic example of what I like to call McCarthy ball. Oh, shit. Almost unplugged my monitor. That would have sucked. All right, we are back following the turnover. 10-7, New York looking to add on to that lead. Julian Love with the interception off the deflection. Dak Prescott studying things there on the tablet. First down and 10 from the 27. Two timeouts for the Giants. Jones just has to heave that one out of bounds. Nobody was home, and that's incomplete.
You're missing your 2 starting corners. What do? You play 7 defensive backs. That's what they had on this last drive. You mentioned Holmes in the slot. Look at him. He's carrying CeeDee Lamb, gets his head around, causes a deflection. Julian Love,
CeeDee Lamb frustrated with himself on that one.
Not happy, and obviously Love on the other side is thrilled. How about that?
2nd down and 10 now.
And your 2 starting corners aren't even playing.
Bunch formation to the right side.
Obviously, with the 2 interceptions. And now
Jones setting up a screen. It's for Barkley. Barkley will get to the 30-yard line, and we've got laundry.
Is coming untouched.
Brian Dable seems to say it's against the Cowboys. Right hands to the face.
Legal use of hands. Hands to the face on the
Indeed
defense.
it is.
That's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
There you see Deron Bland right there.
It's on Deron Bland to the corner.
See, he gets his hands right up into the face.
Yep, can't do that. Got his hands caught in the cookie jar there.
Give that first down. Now they got a chance.
That gives the Giants a free first down.
They played pretty aggressive all day. Graham Gano, their kicker's got a big leg. We saw him hit a 50-plus earlier in the game.
1st and 10 now from the 32.
You might be able to steal 3 points before the half.
Yeah, I mean, Graham Gano's got a 57-yard
Richie James goes in motion. Jones fakes the handoff. Looking, firing. And that's picked off at the 45-yard line. Donovan Wilson returns it to the 32. And we have got a flag.
Well.
Donovan Wilson with the takeaway there.
What this call is, the flag came from the nearest official right to where Donovan Wilson made the
let's
pick.
see.
Talking it out right now and sorting through. But man, what a turn this would be.
I wonder if this is on Wilson. Scott Novak huddling up, having a discussion. Mike McCarthy wondering what is going on.
His tone doesn't give you the idea that it's on the Giants. Let's see.
While the quarterback was in the pocket, legal contact, defense number 7.
There you go.
5-yard penalty and an automatic.
The legal contact on Dallas. That is huge. It wipes out the penalty. That's on Trayvon Diggs. You can see him. He's got his hand there on the jersey. Pretty easy call there for the officials.
Unfortunately for Dallas, that would have been a huge turn of events
Trayvon
here
Diggs, man,
to steal another possession.
known for some of his sloppy, undisciplined play at times.
Giants got another shot.
1st and 10 now, set up at the 37. Jones retreats, fires Slayton across midfield to the 49-yard line into Dallas territory. Clock ticks inside a minute 15. Jones hurries him up to the line. Make sure they got a play that they like here, just like Greg Olsen said.
Now getting field goal range.
Jones retreats. He's in trouble. Jones has to run. Daniel Jones will be caught from behind after a gain of about 7.
That gets him down to the 42.
Yeah, and that was a good late reaction by Daniel Jones. The Dallas Cowboy defenders were gaining ground. It looked in real time like there was going to be a little bit of a strip sack opportunity, but fortunately he felt it and took off and made a play with his feet.
36 seconds. No timeouts taken yet by the
36 seconds. Time continues to run off the clock here, and that looked like a false start. That was a disastrous sequence. The Giants probably should have burned one of their timeouts.
Yeah, you see Brian Davis.
And let's see, Dable saying he was trying to burn one.
10-second runoff.
Oh, no, he's burning it to avoid the 10-second runoff.
He's saying, "Let's go." He doesn't know.
He is not happy.
So long to get that ball snapped in a hurry-up 2-minute type situation.
To be fair, let's remind everyone they're playing without 3 offensive linemen on a short week, and it's been relatively clean.
Offense, number 77. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It's Jack Anderson who's making his start today at left guard, his first.
Timeout to avoid a 10-second runoff.
You see Daniel Jones, he's clapping. That's the universal sign by every quarterback in the league, meaning go ahead and snap the ball. And Nick Gates, the center, as you mentioned, filling in for John Feliciano, who's out for injury, didn't get the ball back.
That's Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator for the Giants, was in Kansas City under Andy Reid. This is his first time as an offensive coordinator calling plays.
Second down and 8, following the false start penalty.
30 seconds left, 1 timeout for the Giants.
30 seconds remain, 1 timeout. Blitz. Jones fires, complete. He's got a man. That is Myrick. No, make it Tanner Hudson, the tight end. And now New York will call final timeout.
Really nice job by this offensive line. Matt Breida, the number 31, the back. Dallas lined up Micah Parsons at defensive tackle, tried to bring a little blitz stunt inside, and picked up really well.
Wow, that was close. That's Lawrence, who's been close a couple times, and he just missed, and instead the completion.
Yeah, he nearly had Daniel there.
So right here, it's a 54-yard field goal for Graham Gano. It's
Graham Gano has the leg for that, yeah.
57-yarder earlier today.
Already hit a 57-yarder in this game.
Timeouts here.
First and 10 now from the 36.
So they catch the ball inside
Trips
the numbers.
left.
You've got to get down to ensure you have enough time to get lined up and spike it.
He throw it out to Barkley. He gets out of bounds. Maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain.
20 seconds.
Yeah, so they still have enough time here.
20 seconds left to play in the half.
You can't get the ball out of bounds like they did there. He's telling them in the huddle. It's mandatory get down clock. Trying to pick up as much yardage as possible for Graham Gano in this field goal attempt.
And of course on second down, still have the spike available here.
Second and 9.
Choose to run it.
Trying to get a few yards here for Gano to make it an easier field goal attempt.
They will run it. Barkley.
They run it. Barkley. About a 6-yard gain there. Now the Giants will hurry up and clock this thing and send Gano out. Let it go down to about 3 or 4 seconds. And they clock it with 3. And Graham Gano will come out here to try to give the Giants 3 more points heading into halftime.
2-minute drive here going into halftime by Daniel Jones and this Giants offense.
Very well executed drive indeed. All right, guys, be sure to keep it right here on Sparkin' Sports NFL for second half action of Giants Cowboys. And again, just a reminder, we will also be streaming Patriots Vikings tonight. Really appreciate you guys tuning in here on this Thanksgiving. Here's Graham Gano set to kick this thing.
So here's Gano from 47.
Extend the Giants' lead. Mike McCarthy calls timeout. Try to ice him.
Why not? They had 2 left. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You know, when we started the broadcast, talked about these teams are both 7-3. Huge game, but different feels. Giants.
Oh God, is it really a Jonas Brothers halftime show?
Losing to Detroit. Cowboys were awesome, and they rolled.
That means it's gonna be a little bit of an extended halftime period.
It's changed the tenor a little bit today, hasn't it, in this first half?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be paying attention to that crap. I'm gonna be going up, eat a little bit of food, smoke a little bit of weed, and get ready for second half action. All right, here we go. Graham Gano from 47. Good snap, good hold. Gano is good. And that will make it a 13-7 lead for the New York Giants heading into halftime. Be sure to keep it right here for second half action on Sparkin' Sports NFL, guys. We will be back. Oh, shit. Cam's messed up. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome back in. Second half action of Dallas Cowboys versus New York Giants. Giants hold the lead 13-7 after kicking that field goal as time expired. Just going to give a few minutes here for some people to start streaming back in before the second half officially begins. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you guys are also enjoying your Thanksgiving. Having a really fun time hanging out with you guys watching football. We will also be live streaming Patriots Vikings tonight here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. So we got the whole slate of football covered today. We still got just a couple minutes before second half action gets underway. Just do me a quick favor, guys, before we jump back in. Be sure to smash that like button. It really helps more than I can even state. It helps push this channel out to fellow members of Broncos country and gets us seen by more and more people. Also, if you're so inclined, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you are a Denver Broncos fan or just an NFL fan in general and would like to help support us, my Denver Broncos channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate, is just about 12 subscribers away from 1,000. I'm really hoping we can maybe hit that 1,000 mark by the end of today. So it would be awesome if you could do us a favor and check out Denver Broncos Syndicate as well. Okay, Gordon Ramsay commercial. All right, guys, looks like we are just about to get back underway here from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Hope everyone is having a safe, healthy, and happy Thanksgiving. And, of course, even on the holidays, the bots don't stop. You, fuck off! Oh, and it looks like Frosty wants to join us. Hi, kitty. Meow, meow. This would be my child, Frosty. Hey, hey, kitty. You know the drill, cat. Meow. Oh. You can lay right there, kitty. You know that. Just not on the lap. You weigh 1.5 tons. No, baby, I love you too, but you weigh 1.5 tons. It's got a few more minutes here before we officially get underway. And looks like we're going. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Copyright music. Cannot have the copyright music. Kitty. Dude. Meow. I know. You know the drill. That's your spot. This is mine. Trying to argue with a cat is like trying to argue with a wall. Cats are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and they don't give a shit. All right, guys, we are underway here. Second half action from Arlington, Texas.
We've got a good second half. I think the Giants had such a sour taste in their mouth from their loss to Detroit, and they kind of said, hey, we're 7-3. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and I think when we talked
absolutely,
to Brian Dable this
the
week,
Giants are showing it today, man. Brian Dable has his squad ready to play.
I think all of us might have just said, it's a little bit of coach speak. They got a lot of injuries. They're coming off a tough loss. And boy, have
Nope.
they played well. They've given Dallas
Despite
one
the
half
injuries,
all
man,
can
they have
handle, and
absolutely
sets us up for a
given
really
Dallas the
exciting
business in the
Meanwhile,
first half,
Dallas,
man.
You didn't expect 2 interceptions from Dak Prescott, especially against a secondary that's completely banged up right now.
No, I mean, he hasn't played well. He's got.
I gotta say, man, Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olsen is a top tier booth. Fox should do whatever they can, even though they got Tom Brady in. They should really try to keep this duo together, man.
Well, you see the numbers from this first half. A couple big plays. Darius Slayton had a 44-yard touchdown that set up the Saquon Barkley. Excuse me, a 44-yard catch set up the Saquon Barkley touchdown. Giants had a nice drive at the end of the half.
Cowboys with 7 penalties in the first half. Sounds about right. That is McCarthy ball at its finest. Graham Gano set to kick it away. Dallas will get the ball to start the half.
Hope you're enjoying your turkey and your family today.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thanksgiving, guys.
Trifecta of the NFL.
Glad you're spending a part of it here. And here we go. Second half action is underway. Dallas will begin at their own 25.
With Dallas head coach Mike McCarthy this week, he told us, remember the last time the Cowboys played New York, he said penalties absolutely killed us. Well,
that's a very bright red suit Aaron Andrews is wearing, man. Definitely stands out.
Have to clean them up. 7 penalties, and as you guys mentioned, 2 turnovers. Defensively, he said, I like what we're doing, but again, that penalty.
First down and 10. I formation. Dalton Schultz motion to the right side. Back under center. Hand off to the left side is Elliott, and not much. Maybe a yard.
KB Brian Dibble pleased with the 2-minute execution to finish out that first half, but he pointed in particular to the 2 units we've talked about all game, which are so injury depleted. This secondary and the fact that they were able to get 2 interceptions, 2 turnovers. He said turnovers will go a long way in the second half as well.
Second and 9 from the 26. 2 tight ends set to the right side. CeeDee Lamb in motion.
Most important, Dable said, great execution to win this game.
There's some execution, but Prescott escapes, spinning and working his way for a positive gain. So instead of a big loss,
Brett, I'm highly interested. That would be awesome, man.
Yeah, we've called Kayvon Thibodeau's name.
Yeah, because on this channel I make like documentary style content almost, and some background music would be absolutely fantastic, because right now I am kind of risking a copyright claim with what I use. So yeah, man, I will absolutely hit you up. In fact, I'm going to drop my email down and you can send me an email.
He's been all over.
On the run, Elliott, nice cut as a first down and more. Ezekiel Elliott across the 45.
All right, there you are, Brett. Hit me up. I'm highly interested.
Maybe got a little block from Dak Prescott too.
Oh boy, did he. Take a look at Dak Prescott here. This is just a zone read. But watch Dak. He sees the defender Love come off the end, and he just, I don't even know if he touched him. But I'll tell you what. He got
all right,
his way,
Ezekiel Elliott with a nice gain there.
Him a lot today. He looks fresh. He looks fast. Did a nice job winding that thing all the way back out what they call the back door.
First down and 10, trips right. A high snap, good job handling it. Handoff goes to Pollard. Pollard with a good burst. Gain of about 15 yards there, and he has got lethal explosiveness. 13 yards there, make it. Dak Prescott just 10 for 16 through the air, 116 yards and 2 picks. Both of them came off of tipped balls.
This run game will keep them afloat, and then they'll pick their chances to try to go over the top with some play action.
Whichever team runs the ball the best here in the second half is going to come away with it. And Dallas certainly has the numbers advantage with both Zeke and Pollard. They're getting Pollard going here. 2 tight ends set to the left side. They give him another carry. And that'll be about 4.
Both these running backs have contributed. It's been a really good game so far for Elliott with the touchdown, 78 yards. See Pollard.
Sounds good, man.
More carries now.
2 tight ends set to the right. Play action. Dak fires to the right side. Nobody's home. Looking for CeeDee Lamb.
And it's 3rd down.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Good pass protection there from Tony Pollard, but looked like Dak and CD just were not on the same page there.
See Michael McFadden, he's untouched.
Pressure also kind of affected things.
He's got to fake, then he's got to abort and go backside, and he gets just enough of them. Or
that'll bring him with
Mike
3rd and
McFadden,
6.
number 41, he had a clean shot right at the back of Dak Prescott. Nice job there by Tony Pollard.
Nobody blitzes more in the NFL than the Giants.
From the 37-yard line of the Giants, split backfield with Pollard and Dalton Schultz tight end. Dak steps up, looking, and nobody's home again. He overthrew CeeDee Lamb, but we do have laundry.
Prior to the pass, holding.
That's a defensive hold.
It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Anytime you hear him say prior to the pass, that means it's a defensive hold.
We've seen him now match up in the slot with CeeDee Lamb quite a bit.
Yep,
He's
Darnay
going
Holmes.
stride for stride.
I don't know about that one. I don't really see a whole lot there. That might have been a phantom call.
You certainly don't see it from that. Now, it was a different angle, but it didn't look like
that looked like a phantom call.
Away any restriction.
Nope. I don't like that at all.
Take a look at it here. Meanwhile,
come on. Kayvon Thibodeau, meanwhile, is down, and he is in pain. Uh-oh. That's not good for the G-Men at all. Number 5 overall pick in the draft. He's had a really good rookie season, and oh, that would be a big loss for the Giants. Star rookie out of Oregon. Yeesh. Hope Kayvon's okay, everyone. That really does suck. Meanwhile, looks like we got 21 votes in our poll. 62% of you guys are on the Cowboys to come back and get the dub. Going on a nice drive here, now aided by a Giants penalty, and again, hopefully Kayvon Thibodeau is okay after that play. And again, just a reminder, guys, we will also be streaming Patriots and Vikings here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Got the whole slate of Thanksgiving games covered for you guys. We did Bills and Lions earlier. That game was absolutely sensational. Came down to the wire. Josh Allen was able to lead the Bills down for a literally last second field goal drive. That's what happens when you give Josh Allen too much time at the end of the half. Unfortunately, the Bills may have lost one of their best players in Von Miller. Looks like he may have torn his ACL based on early reports. I really hope that is not the case. Obviously, despite him no longer playing for us, I'm still a massive fan of Von Miller. And seeing that is absolutely devastating. So hopefully he's okay. And those early reports are inaccurate. Alrighty, we are back
with Charmin.
Well, from our families to yours, the Olsen family, the Burke
that's
family,
awesome.
Even though Aaron Andrews downstairs, we got Jared right here. Ready, guys? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Great to see everyone here today, and thanks for
cool.
letting us in your homes.
First down and
across
10.
the country for what's been a really fun game
3 tight end set.
on this Turkey Day.
2 tight end set, and Noah Brown, who's as big as a tight end, to the right side.
We're gonna run it to,
And
looking to cut and
Zeke.
leave.
And he's got about
Inside the
5.
30. So Kayvon Thibodeau, we saw he got hurt there. He walked off and looked like he was okay. Trying to see what happened on that last play.
Well, that's good
Greg.
to see there.
You're going to see him at the top
Yeah,
of the screen.
Thibodeau
He
looked
hits
like got a little
Prescott.
bit tangled
He
up
hits
there.
Prescott late. Couldn't quite tell.
Can't really tell what
He was
happens
just
to him
a little
there,
shaken
yeah.
up and he can
Yep,
pop back
looks to
out
be
there.
okay.
He got no treatment, according to Tom.
Meanwhile,
And now
Jake Ferguson, the
rookie
tight end for the
for
Cowboys,
Dallas
is down.
Yeah,
Getting
Thibodeau's
some
had a really
attention
active
there.
first half. Rookie for the
We're
Giants,
checking out the
first
knee.
round pick. And now it's on Ferguson, who's rookie himself, 4th round pick out of Wisconsin, as they take a look at him on the field. So a sluggish start here in this third
looks
quarter.
like they're
Some
testing the
penalties,
stability of that knee. You never like to see that.
couple guys going down. If you haven't watched the Giants this year, they've been better than people expected. A lot better, right? They brought in Brian
Hopefully
Dable
Ferguson's okay as
from
well.
Buffalo as the offensive coordinator to take over here and turn this thing around. And he's done that. They got off to a good start. That certainly helped. The one loss early was to the Cowboys that Monday night. Really close game. And then they got hot. They won 5 of 6. Daniel Jones, no interceptions in that time. They didn't turn it over. And all the while, Saquon Barkley is having a resurgence coming back from the injuries that he's dealt with the last couple years.
Yeah, and I think this turnaround, or quote unquote rebuild, as people want to call it, I think happened a lot faster. Now, whether the Giants can continue to sustain it, not only through this year, but going forward, but through 10 games now, can't say enough about Brian Dable and what he's done here with this staff, turning this thing around so fast.
Yeah, Jake Ferguson walked off slowly, as you see him
Ferguson
there.
comes
so we
off.
hope he's okay.
Still pretty gimpy. 2nd and 5 now from the 28-yard line of the Giants.
Gonna give it to
Handoff. Pollard up the middle. He's got a first down.
Hang on there as Julian Love tried to strip the ball, but a 1st and 10 for Dallas.
You can see
Good
Dallas,
job holding on to the ball there by Tony Pollard. He's got some great blocking up front. 1st and 10 now from the 22. 2 tight ends set to the right side. Dak with the Jerry all. Now Diane. 1st down and 10. And off. Not much there. Pollard maybe losing a yard there.
I think it should be John
Mellencamp, you know.
Absolutely, but they went with Diane. Diane ended up losing a little yardage for him.
Do you throw Diane out now the rest of the day after that?
Well, against that front, I would.
Yep.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. 2 tight ends set.
Sideline where we're standing.
To the right side. Pollard in the backfield.
There was a hold on the backside by the left tackle Smith.
Prescott dumps it. Pollard, and he is tackled in the backfield.
It was Micah McFadden, another rookie.
Micah McFadden, a rookie linebacker for the Giants, was there, and it's a 3rd and long for the Cowboys.
Thibodeau's coming back on the field. He is.
Now Kayvon Thibodeau's coming back on. That is good to see for the Giants.
They really believe in his upside. We talked to Wink Martindale and we asked him. We said, what about the sack total? What about the numbers not being there? He said, listen, he's what we call our can opener. When we put all these elaborate, exotic blitzes together, oftentimes it's Kayvon Thibodeau whose job it is to pry the offense open.
Split backfield for the Cowboys with Pollard and Dalton Schultz. Play clock ticking inside 5. Prescott stepping up, firing. It's complete. Down near the 10-yard line. That is CeeDee Lamb. Darnay Holmes makes the tackle, but not before Lamb has another 1st down gain for the Cowboys.
Holmes in the slot is competing, but that's a hard matchup when the pressure doesn't get home.
And we got another stoppage in play. Got another Giant down here.
Dak has that sort of time. You're asking a lot of your
a bit of a bloodbath here in this 3rd quarter. That looks like a cramp.
So yet another rookie, Dane Belton.
Dane Belton, the rookie. Yeah, that looks just like a cramp. Yeah.
So another injury.
1st and goal on the other side of this injury timeout. Again, that doesn't look too bad. Again, just looks like a cramp there in that Dallas weather. Even though they're indoors, you can still cramp up. Again, guys, we need just 12 more subs to get to 1,000 over on Denver Broncos Syndicate. We got a link to the channel up in the pinned comment above, so I would really appreciate it if you would give us a subscribe and help us get to 1,000. I'm hoping we can maybe get there by the end of the day. It's gonna be tight, but I think we can get. I think that we can get there. Yeah, Dallas has honestly done a really good job picking them up. Dallas has dominated them up front today, and that's kind of surprising considering what the score is. At least on this side of the ball, Dallas has really controlled the line of scrimmage on defense. Or Dallas has controlled the line of scrimmage on offense. I cannot talk. Oh, here we go. We got some OBJ news. Free agent wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. has visits set up with the Giants, Cowboys, and Bills, and also has been in conversations with the Ravens and the Chiefs, per Josina Anderson. This tweet coming from Ari Mirov. The visits will start in early December. Look out, folks. OBJ is coming back. We're back.
Hospitality here in Dallas, right? I mean, look at the food brought to the masses here. Over 11,000 pounds of turkey, 238 gallons of cranberry sauce, 2,300 pounds of potatoes.
That's insane.
I mean, that is a lot of food.
That's a lot of food.
A lot of food.
That's a
Cowboys,
lot.
one
First and
drive
goal
away.
now. 2 tight ends set to the
11th
right
play.
side.
Make this a 12th play now coming up.
And we got movement. Looks like maybe a false start.
Penalties, some
False
injuries.
start. Offense, number 88. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's on
And the Cowboys always continue to shoot themselves in the foot. And it seems they always do this when they are on the biggest national stage, man. Either in Thanksgiving game or on prime time.
When Dak signals for the motion, he jumped. They had that issue back in week 3. They ended up winning
First
the
and
game.
goal.
They had
2
ton of
receivers
penalties,
set to the
and
left
trends
side.
continue today.
Turpin goes in motion. They hand it off. Pollard. And nothing going.
Played it well that time.
Ward was in on the tackle there for the
Bring up second
G-Man.
and goal. Now Leonard Williams.
Now Leonard Williams
is
slow to get up for
them.
the
These are
Giants.
outstanding defensive
All
linemen.
these injuries here in the third quarter, man. We're only
These games
like
are tough, right? It's
6.5
still
minutes
Thursday. I know
through.
Thursday night football's been going on a while. You know, so is Thanksgiving. But when you come off a game Sunday and play Thursday, tough on the body. You've done it.
Absolutely,
Jeez.
it's a challenge, of course, mentally to learn a new, game plan, make the corrections following the previous game on Sunday, but then also look ahead to your opponent on Thursday. And then, of course, the obvious thing is the physical toll that it takes on your body, especially as you get late now into November, approaching December. These Thursday
Williams
games,
walks
that
off.
turnaround comes quick, and I've seen a couple guys walk off. Got to hope this is another kind of cramping.
Yeah, he's drinking some
episode. They're
fluids
handing him a
there.
water
Looks
bottle
like
to see
another
how he
cramp.
does coming back in, but yeah, these Thursday games are tough.
Second down and goal now. Backed up to the 15-yard line. Trips right. Or trips left, excuse me.
Second and goal. 4-man rush.
Prescott
has time.
steps up, dumps it underneath. Dalton Schultz makes the catch, and he is tackled at the 10-yard line.
They'll bring up third down and goal.
Third and goal from there.
Last couple third downs, the Giants have stuck to that man principle. That's the identity of this defense, and we've talked a lot at the start of the show. Are they going to continue to keep that up with all the moving parts? And so far the answer is
Clock
yes.
ticking
You gotta
inside.
imagine at
7
some point they
minutes,
change it up.
55
Take a
seconds
look how
left to
many guys
play
are up here
in
walked up
this
the
third
line.
quarter.
Dak's
Jack
gonna
steps up, makes a
re-identify
check at the line.
Bring Pollard up, make sure he knows who he has.
Looks like the
Sort out
Cowboys are
protection
expecting a
and hope
blitz
you're
here.
outside to win.
And they are coming, but we got another stoppage and play, another false start possibly. Indeed it is.
False start. Offense, number 63. It's 5-yard penalty. Third down.
It's on the center, Tyler Biotish.
These are those self-inflicted negatives that
Yep. And once again, I call it McCarthy ball. Little twitch there from the center. That's all that matters. Trips right.
He's just anxious to get that ball snapped and block his assignment, but
third and goal.
Third down and goal. Prescott heaves it. End zone. Caught for the touchdown. Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
well, we asked asked the question, and that was the answer. The Giants, they stuck with man. They felt good about their matchups. But Dalton Schultz,
yep, caught him in a mismatch there. Tight end Dalton Schultz on the linebacker, Nick McLeod. That's a mismatch all day long. Good pitch and catch there, Prescott Schultz. And here is Brett Maher.
That time led to a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Dallas needs more gun control. 7-minute, 39-second drive there for the Cowboys. And another lead change. That sucks. Giants had been able to hold on to the lead for quite a while, but Dallas came out like a heat-seeking missile there. Nope, not quite. Advertising for the World Cup, which continues tomorrow from Qatar.
Now we're back. Fox is sponsored by Google Pixel.
Welcome back to the Fox NFL John Madden Thanksgiving celebration here in Arlington. Glad to have you aboard. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And the Cowboys
Thanksgiving top 5.
retake the lead.
What are you referring to, D-Rock?
Really good separation by Schultz.
Oh, the great drive there for the Cowboys. 14 plays, over 7.5 minutes off the clock.
Dallas gets it done to jump back in front by a point. A couple of 7-3 teams. Huge implications today, trying to chase the first place Eagles in the division.
Maher kicks it away.
Giants will start with the 25.
And Giants will begin from their own 25.
On Fox, KB, it's the match that everyone has had circled.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So, I honestly am not a huge fan of like Thanksgiving proteins like turkey or ham. So, if I had to go like sides, number one's got to be obviously mashed potatoes and gravy. Cranberry sauce is honestly a number 2. I really love cranberry sauce. Pumpkin pie, that's going to be number 3. That's probably one of the few pies I enjoy, and it's really, I only enjoy it on Thanksgiving. Number 4, scalloped potatoes. My mom would make those all the time on Thanksgiving. Number 5's got to be those dinner rolls, man, especially if they are some top-tier sweet dinner rolls. Chef's kiss. Most of the time, I'd literally just fill up on sides on Thanksgiving. I wouldn't even bother with the turkey. Second down and 1. Oh, and another one I'll throw in there is noodles with the turkey gravy. Oh yeah, that's always good too. Barkley. And he will pound forward for about 2 and another first down for the G-men.
One thing about New York,
Oh yeah, if you get some really good rolls, especially when they're fresh out of the oven, that can be some of the best part of your Thanksgiving meal right there.
They're 7-1 in close games. That's why they've been so
Yeah,
good.
this year we didn't do anything crazy traditional for Thanksgiving. I actually just had shepherd's pie, a homemade shepherd's pie, which was really good. My grandmother went over and saw her mother, and they went and had dinner together. But I'm obviously here doing the streams today, and I had some homemade shepherd's pie because my Thanksgiving dinner, which again I really enjoyed. It's just my grandmother and I here this year, so no need to do anything extremely crazy. The rest of the family's down in Mexico for a Thanksgiving vacation.
I'm really impressed with Mike Kafka. His plan here today.
Second down and 5 from the 41.
Down distances as they are right here.
Another fake.
Play action. Jones stepping up. Parsons is chasing, and Parsons brings him down, along with Clark. I mean, yeah, the King's Hawaiian rolls are absolutely the way to go. Chuck those things in the oven, get them nice and warm. Absolutely. Shout out, Grandma.
That's just effort. He just runs the entire circle. Constant pursuit.
Third down and 6. Micah Parsons, man. Dude is heat-seeking missile. Jones in trouble. Armstrong giving chase. Dumps it off for Barkley, and he is a couple of yards short. Van Der Esch in there on the tackle for the Cowboys. And now what do you do if you are the G-man? Looks like the offense is staying on the field.
A huge touchdown drive. Does he look at this as an opportunity to roll the dice a little bit and keep his offense on the field? And I think he is.
He is.
Wow, so we saw Dallas go for it in their own territory earlier in the game.
This is a big call here by the G-man. Let's see if Daniel Jones is going to actually snap this, or he's going to try to go up there and work this hard count. Come out in the gun. That would indicate they are snapping it. Jones, pressure. He dumps it, and it is incomplete. Barkley cannot hold on, and the Giants turn over and downs in their own territory. And the gamble for the New York Giants does not pay off. Oh, man. Brian Dable rolled the dice, and they rolled it out, and Saquon Barkley could not haul it in. That was a tough catch. Damn. I do not like the Cowboys. Again, guys, really appreciate if you'd smash that like button, especially after that misery. We got 61% of you guys are on the Cowboys, 23 votes in our poll. If you haven't voted yet, be sure to do so in the pinned comment above. We got 564 subscribers, guys, so if you want to be 565, you better act fast. I really appreciate all the new subs today. I agree, 100%, D-Rock, and where I'm from originally in southwestern New Mexico, it is nothing but Cowboys fans, pretty much. There are some Broncos fans and some Raiders fans sprinkled in there too, and as we all know, Raiders fans are equally as annoying. So I knew I was going to be a Broncos fan, plus I had family here in Denver at the time, so it was a pretty obvious choice for me when I was About 4 or 5, trying to pick where my loyalties were going to lie. Oh, man. All right, we're back. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, come on. What the hell? That was weird.
Up by 1. On Prescott.
Play action. Dak is winding up and going deep. Gallup incomplete. Thank God. Oh yeah, you're from LA. You would definitely understand that.
Incredible day almost continued here.
I mean, you got Raiders fans galore down there, and then I have to imagine there's a fair share of Cowboys fans down there too, right?
Dallas crowd's calling for PI. Mike Pereira, what do you think?
I don't like it as PI. Williams turns, looks back. There's hand fighting. Both
No,
guys going
that's not
downfield.
PI.
I like that as a no call.
I do as well.
Coming from the man himself. I thought that was really well played by Williams, too. Nice job getting his right hand in there. And I love going for that shot.
Fumble.
Oh, drop snap. Prescott picks it up, dumps it underneath. Tight end Ferguson makes the catch. And he's got a first down and more. Now Ferguson is slow to get up. He is down on a knee.
Remember, he was injured for a little bit
He's
before.
a little slow to get up earlier in the game as well.
Great awareness there by Dak to not panic. Just pick that ball up and get it to his outlet. Ferguson down again.
I think Cordell Flott is down for the Giants, too.
And Cordell Flott
Ferguson
down
is
for the
up, as you
Giants.
see.
Ferguson's up,
And so
but
now it's
Flott is
one of
not.
these young cornerbacks playing. Again, New York came in without Fabian.
Yeah, that's right. I remember you
and
saying you were in North
Jackson.
Carolina,
Starting
D-Rock.
corners both got hurt last week, so
Now
these
in
young
Panther
guys
territory.
playing. Darius Williams, who we just saw, who's essentially a rookie because he tore his ACL last year. And Flott has played a lot, so has McLeod. Right now, they hope
We're gonna
Flott's
step
okay.
away. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go open a window. Getting a little stuffy in here. Okay, let me try to do this without fucking up my setup and not disturbing my cat who's sleeping next to me here. I'm gonna try to do this the other way. Okay. Stupid blanket. Ah, screw it. You guys get to see my messed up couch. All right,
KB,
we're
let's
back.
go back to that last fourth down. Take a look here. The Giants
Uh-oh,
only had 10
Giants
guys
only
on
had
the
10
field.
men on
This
the
play is
field.
designed to throw Barkley the ball. They get the look
On
they
that
wanted,
fourth
man. They
down.
run interference.
Oh,
Daniel Jones has
man,
gotta make that
big
face mask
mistake.
throw. He hit Saquon Barkley in the face with that ball.
Oh, yeah,
Not only is it a first
2015,
down,
man.
but
That was... Oh, those were the glory days.
Goes into 10. Here is
Elliott
Fielding down to the 25.
cuts inside. He gets 4. They get
Giants are
5.
so short-handed in their secondary, and now we'll see what's going on with Cordell Flott. And Elliott continues his day. We're told that Flott is being evaluated for a concussion. So
Never like
Nick
hearing that.
McLeod and Rodarius Williams and Darnay Holmes.
Second
are
and 5
the backs in the backfield right now. Second and 5, Dallas.
from the 25.
Blitz coming. Picked.
Blitz. Dak being flushed to his left. Fires. Incomplete, but there is no flag. Oh my God, did he catch it? He caught it and he got a flag. C.D.
See
Lamb.
what the flag is.
Dave Gage. Good name, by the way. Yes, I sure am. Welcome in.
Great job.
Yep, we got all 3 Thanksgiving games covered here. We did Bills and Lions earlier. We got obviously this one, and then later tonight we are indeed doing the Patriots Vikings. Holy shit, though. What a catch by C.D. Lamb.
He's got the penalty, and he comes down with the catch.
Way to go to Beckham
And then
Jr.
we're going to see two receivers who should have been drafted ahead of Jerry Jeudy, in my opinion, but in CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson later tonight for the Vikes.
New York, 30-second timeout.
And New York's going to burn a timeout here defensively. Just, yeah, their guys on defense are gassed. Just try to get them a breather here.
Well, helped the Rams win the Super Bowl last year and then tore his ACL in that game. And after that game last week against the Vikings, Odell made it clear on social media that he was watching the Cowboys. Both teams recruiting him. This is how we responded.
Yes, OBJ definitely,
and then Micah Parsons
definitely highly invested in what is going on in this game. First and goal from the 5. Pollard goes in motion. Both Pollard and Elliott are on the field together, and a false start. Noah Brown. Cowboys continue to shoot themselves in the foot. That's what it feels like. And most of them have been Dallas penalties.
Take a deep breath, relax. We've seen multiple.
Scott Novak and the officiating crew has been very flag happy. This is already the 10th penalty for Dallas.
The Cowboys now.
And we only have 2 minutes 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Dallas already has 10 fucking penalties. I get to laugh because my team's the most penalized team in the league. Elliott.
Nice tackle by the former
Yeah, good tackle there by Jalen Smith. Limits Elliott to a couple of yards.
This is
yeah,
the exact same play we
seriously,
just
Holmes got
this
mossed.
Is where Saquon Barkley went on the 4th down. They just come back
Darius Slayton mossed one of the Dallas defenders. It was Anthony Brown earlier, and then Darnay Holmes got mossed there by CeeDee Lamb. And that is a touchdown, fucking Dallas. Dalton Schultz. And Cowboys. Extra point away from taking an 8-point lead. Gotta love it.
That's 2 in a row for Dalton Schultz. Simple, just go down like you're gonna block. He's the first read
hit him
on
in the
little
flats
bootleg.
there. Easy read for Dak Prescott.
So soft, that's about as easy as it gets.
Easy pitch and
Dalton
catch
Schultz
there
with
for
2
the Cowboys.
back-to-back touchdowns here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's Maher for the extra point.
Maher now the extra point. What would be Dallas's biggest lead of the night?
Ooh, good hold there.
Now an 8-point lead.
I would bet you $20 right now that is literally what OBJ is doing right now. It's like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers petting Mr. Bigglesworth, just waiting for his opportunity.
This season.
I don't know, man. As much as I hate the Cowboys, I think OBJ to Dallas is such a good fit. OBJ wants to play for a large market team, which is also why I could see him going back to New York.
Just saw that one. I think they've got to take 2 or 3 more of those
But
shots here.
I don't know. I really feel like Dallas and the big market, America's team, just makes too much sense for a guy like OBJ.
This half, dominating 129 yards of offense. Of course, 2 touchdowns in this 3rd quarter, both to Dalton Schultz. And here's the thing. I know you think the Giants are playing it right, that they have to pass to win. I get it. But Saquon Barkley is your best player. He had 22 yards last week. He's got 31 yards today. How do they get him involved?
Got 12 people in the chat. Let's go. Be sure to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it.
Hasn't been a big factor so
It's a
far.
free and easy way that you can help support the channel.
Start on their own 25.
That'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 for the G-men from their own 25.
We just showed you that one-hander.
God, what a catch by CeeDee Lamb, man.
Now, so what happens if they get Odell Beckham?
Oh, and then there's OBJ and his one-hander.
These guys out there playing together.
Personally, I think OBJ's one-hander was a little bit better.
This defense, that would be a pretty star-studded cast, and we've seen glimpses now in the 2nd half of what this Dallas offense is capable of, and the thought of adding
1st and 10 from 25.
offensive weapon for this late season push is pretty scary.
No Barkley here. It's Brightwell against Gary. Huge hole. Gary Brightwell.
And Brightwell.
Wow, it was a monstrous
And
hole.
he will get about 13.
Yeah, just adding a little window dressing. They're going to start with this reverse. That's actually Barkley.
Good run there by the backup running back, Gary Brightwell. He had Brightwell and Saquon Barkley on the field together there.
As you mentioned, that's as big a hole as New York's had in the run game all day.
15 yards.
Probably not, man. They were completely burned to the ground.
They go 2 backs again.
Brightwell gets it again on a reverse. Brightwell to the midfield stripe. Another first down.
2 carries, 25 yards for Gary Brightwell, giving him a little juice here.
Yeah, keep it Brightwell
Indeed.
and
And
Saquon
now we
Barkley
got a
on the
man
field at the
down
same
for the
time.
Dallas
Little
Cowboys. It looks like
inside
J-Ron
trap.
Curse.
I think J-Ron Curse might be down now. He's on one knee.
Looks like he might have gotten some friendly fire there and
Seems
collided
every
with
other
one of his
play there's
teammates.
slow to get up.
Yeah, Curse, one of the 3 safeties Dallas plays with he and Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker. He's been terrific. Really a guy who cut his teeth being a special teams player for a lot of his career.
Cowboys team doctor, dude with the cowboy hat,
and just kind of gave him full belief.
examining
He
the
had a
neck
great
area.
Season. This year maybe even better. Got a 2-year, $10 million deal, so now they hope he's okay.
You go back to that last offensive possession by the Giants, and you just realize that certain teams in the NFL play
God,
with a
seriously.
little bit of a different margin
What do you
for
know?
error.
You've
Right,
got
for a Giants team
you've
coming
got the
in,
ground game
Curse here
working.
able to walk off the
Why
field. That's a
don't
good
you
sign, but the
stick
Giants
to
coming in
it,
a little
Hackett?
undermanned, coming off a bad loss, understanding what their formula is. Every single opportunity is so critical to them. That fourth
I gotta
down
say,
throw,
man,
it's gotta
when
be completed.
with Clint
You can't have a
Kubiak, he
penalty in the
took
first
over
quarter
and
that calls back a
I thought the
touchdown.
scripted plays were really
Certain
good, but
teams
once
just
the Broncos had to
can't
go
afford
off
those
script in the
mistakes,
second
and we'll
half,
see over the
everything
rest
went
of
to
the half
shit.
if they can weather them.
Take a look at
Lack
Curse
of
on the
talent,
sidelines.
mostly
They
due
might
to
capture the
injuries on the
Giants
offensive
offensive
side of the
coordinator.
ball,
A lot of
really
unique plays.
showed in the
Their
second
2
half of
longest
that
runs the
Raiders game.
back-to-back. And another
First and 10 now from just inside the midfield stripe. And they're off. Barkley, not much. Good defensive stand there. Quentin Bohanna and Carlos Watkins. 2 big bodies for the Cowboys. That was actually Gary Brightwell there on that carry.
But he's your best player. You have to find a way to give him the ball, no?
They do, and I think sometimes they, you saw it on the 4th down try, they try to throw him the ball. I think there's ways to get him the ball that get him the ball in space, and I think right now
Clock
that's what
ticking
Mike
down.
Kafka,
It's
the
probably going to be the last
offensive
play of the
coordinator,
third
is trying to
quarter.
figure out. Don't bottle him inside. He's
Yeah, it's
easy
like,
to
hey,
catch.
we're inside the 5-yard line. Latavius Murray was actually running pretty well on that drive. But now we're just going to give the ball to Melvin Gordon. And right there, Donovan Wilson with a nice tackle on Matt Breida, who was running a reverse. And that now brings up a 3rd down for the Giants. And it looks like they're going to let this one tick, and they will talk about it on the end of the
Are content to let it run out and end this 3rd quarter, I think.
end of the quarter.
2 seconds, one.
Yep.
Yes, they will.
Into the 3rd quarter, Cowboys lead 21-13. Pretty much it's been all Dallas here in this second half. Got 14 people in here. Right on. New York Giants are faced with a 3rd down and 9. First play of the 4th quarter. Got a commercial there. Tom Brady and Morgan Freeman for Under Armour. Those are a couple legends in one room there. And then, speaking of Tom Brady, the Masked Singer commercial pops up for those stupid off-season rumors of Tom Brady going on the Masked Singer. I swear to God, man, some of the dumb shit that the media comes up with is absolutely hilarious. Again, guys, I really appreciate you check out the pinned comment above and check out my other channel, Denver Broncos Syndicate, and help us get to 1,000 subs over there. We only need about 12 now, so we're really close. Also, if you have yet to participate in our poll, let us know who you think is going to win this game up in the pinned comment above. Looks like we got 24 votes, and 58% of you guys are on the Cowboys to hold on and win. And also, again, guys, smash that like button. It would really help me out.
This guy is amazing. Happy Thanksgiving. He might be enjoying some turkey. He better like a turkey.
Randy Moss's iconic performance against the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving. One of the all-time great performances, man.
I can watch those clips all day. John Madden celebration
Absolutely.
across all networks and here on Fox as we are in Arlington, Texas. Thanksgiving tradition. We start the fourth quarter. It's been a really fun
Start of the
game.
fourth quarter.
21-13
Third down and 9
Cowboys.
situation for the Giants
start
from
fourth
the
with a
Dallas
3rd and 9 here,
48.
down by 8.
Jones surveys. He's in trouble. He's got to run. No, he throws, and it's incomplete. Looking for Saquon Barkley, who was not looking for the football. And now it is 4th and 9, and the Giants will have to punt.
Has to find a way to capture a little of this game back. Last 2 offensive drives have stalled right around midfield.
Yup.
They've got to take advantage of this by pinning Dallas back, getting a stop, and getting another crack at it, keeping this
Absolutely.
field flipped. Because right now it just
Let's see if
feels
the
like this
Scottish
entire
Hammer
game
can
is
do his job.
into the hands of Dallas.
Devontae Turpin back deep. Left-footed bomb there from Jamie Gillen. High kick will bounce into the end zone. Dallas could not down it. Or New York could not down it. You know what I mean.
For those of you who haven't watched, I mean, who saw this stuff coming? Like Seattle having a better record than Denver when they traded Russell Wilson there. Answer is nobody. Don't lie. Then there's the Rams and Packers, the defending Super Bowl champs. Obviously, Green Bay, 13 wins the last 3 years. Who knew they'd be under 500? The NFC East is the best.
The NFC East, no more.
Nobody thought that was going to happen.
Oh, I think this was the division that everyone around the league thought was going to kind of be a 2-man race with Philadelphia and Dallas. And as we said a few times, you got all 4 teams with winning records.
1st and 10 now
Ron Rivera down in Washington
from the
has
20-yard
them
line.
Taylor Heineke at quarterback.
They give it on a jet sweep. It's CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb's going down in the backfield. That's Leonard Williams.
So great, here we are. We're talking about celebrating.
Loss of a
John
couple there
Madden.
for CD.
And, you know, he and Pat Summerall, gosh, grew up watching. We all did. Mike McCarthy had a great story about it. You know, he said, when I was an offensive coordinator, everyone has a great story about John. But he was like, when I was OC of the Saints, I just remember this. You go in and meet with them. And right now, like when we have our meetings with coaches, it's about
2 tight end set to the right side. 2nd down and 11
Mike said, you go with John,
from the
it was an
19.
hour and a half, and he'd have a legal pad full of stuff.
Play action. Dak stumbles, fires, and that is complete. CeeDee Lamb again. And Lamb will surge forward, gain of 14 yards.
This is an absolutely ridiculous throw by Dak Prescott. Kayvon Thibodeau's got pressure in his face. He's been doing it all day. He's fallen backwards with a helmet in his stomach. Gives CeeDee Lamb time to run under it. He wins versus man. And wow, this is a great throw. Get the block by Tony Pollard on Smith to put pressure, but
1st down and 10. 3 tight end set to the left side.
in his gut.
Peyton Hendershot goes in motion.
Here's Pollard now after
Handoff. Pollard cuts it left. Pollard surging. Pollard to the 35. Another 1st down for the Cowboys.
Talked a lot about his explosive runs and his ability in the open field, but he is a powerful back. He's great yards after contact.
Give me Lamb, hold the
One of the
turkey.
best
I
in
love
the
it.
league. He's this balance they found today with him and Zeke, using them both really effective.
2 tight end set to the right side.
Pollard again dancing, and there's not much there. Just to finish that story, McCarthy, he said
Maybe a
John
couple
Madden was
there.
a coach, right? Through and through. He'd come in, and he would ask me 15 questions on cover 1, and I would answer, but then I would be like, John, the other team doesn't play cover 1.
It's, you know, every story you hear about John Madden, it's just every story's better than the next. He really transcends this entire industry. touches so many different generations through so many different
Second down and
mediums.
9.
People know him as a coach. People know him
2
in
tight
the
ends
video
set
game.
to the left
Of course,
side.
What he did to the broadcast industry.
Hendershot goes in
Guys
motion
like he
again.
is.
Play action.
Prescott has
Dak
plenty of time. Ferguson.
fires wide open. Jake Ferguson with a hurdle, and Ferguson lowering his shoulder to the 21. Jake Ferguson.
Goes nuts.
Holy crap, the dude had a hurdle and a lowered shoulder.
He's feeling it.
Shows off the athleticism and the battering ram ability all in one play.
Dalton Schultz, and this time it's
Man, Jake
the impressive
Ferguson.
run after catch.
Yeah, the crowd just reacted because they showed it on the
That
big
is
scoreboard here.
nuts.
Look at that.
That's pretty impressive. I was not
Textbook hurdle.
I was feet on the ground. If I jumped like that, I'd be flipped upside down on my head so fast. 28-inch vertical doesn't get over many
It
guys.
was a 30-yard gain, longest
First and
play
10
for
from the
them.
24,
Elliott was pushed
and
back.
Elliott runs into a wall. Kayvon Thibodeau was back there.
Forcing that.
Dalton Schultz whiffed on his block, and a 4-yard loss for Zeke.
First, Tom Brady and the Bucks take on the Browns. Other regional action too. Then America's Game of the Week. Greg, you and I will be there with Aaron, Tom, and Mike. Rams take on Mahomes and the Chiefs. Can't wait. Kicks off at 1 Eastern. Check for the games in your area only on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Chiefs are fun to watch, aren't they? I mean, even preparing for them this week, coming off that game versus the Chargers.
Prescott 10 for 12 passing in this second half. Play action. Dak stepping up, complete. CeeDee Lamb to the 14. Right at the first down marker, but we do have laundry.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz, he's had 2 tough plays in a row on Kayvon Thibodeau.
And that is a hold on Dalton
10-yard
Schultz.
penalty. Second down.
Nope.
Thibodeau has been a
Defender was like,
force
yeah, nope.
all game. Here, he's just going to beat him quick. And
Oh, yeah, and Dalton
just
Schultz
throws
with a
him to the
hold
ground.
there.
The previous play on the tackle for loss.
A couple of tough plays there for the tight end. Not exactly the guy you want to be assigned to block. Kayvon Thibodeau now the 11th penalty for the Cowboys for 72 yards in this game. That's not a winning formula if you're Dallas. But surprisingly, they are still up.
He only has the 1 sack, as you said, but boy, you're seeing the potential. All-American at Oregon. He was the #1 recruit coming out of high school in the country, period.
10 minutes, 46 seconds left to play.
His former Oregon
Second
coach
down
is
and
a former
23.
coach of mine, Mario Cristobal, now the head coach down at Miami, and had a chance to talk to him this year, and he said this kid has a chance to be special, not just a good player, but a top-tier player in this league.
Second and long.
Hander off. Tony Pollard!
Runs into Love.
What a run!
Cowboys just going to part wide open. Still a nice game. He gets down to the 25, and he's got 12.
He nearly had a really big hole there, but still a grinding run.
Sometimes he just hits
As much as I hate the Cowboys, I love watching Tony Pollard, man. The dude is a physical, speedy, dynamic freak.
Watch Jalen Smith here.
Oh my God, Jalen
What he's
Smith.
doing, he
That's
looks like
maybe he should have had a penalty for jumping onto the pile there.
Hulk Hogan coming in with a
Yeah, he did.
or something. I don't know what that was. I lost his mind for a minute.
Third and 11. Dak in trouble, fires, complete. CeeDee Lamb first down and more. CeeDee down to the 2. Giants defense needs to come up here and make a goal line stand.
But at some point, how many times
Come
are you
on,
gonna
man.
match up your nickel corner homes
Have 4
on
goal line
CeeDee Lamb,
plays
their
and
best
4
player on
stops.
3rd and long, and expect them to hold up? We've seen it twice on the scoring drive earlier in the 3rd quarter. Just saw it again there. These are all 3rd and 10 plus, and you're playing off man outside leverage on the best player.
Dallas looking to slam the door on the Giants.
I don't get it.
They have had a lights out second half. Pollard goes in motion. They fake the pitch. Prescott fires, end zone. One-hander, it's incomplete. That would have been a hell of a catch by CeeDee Lamb, but he did not get 2 feet in. He had a near OBJ-esque one-handed reel. 1 foot. Oh my God!
Really close.
That's close. He might have gotten the second
Either
foot
way,
in.
we've seen CeeDee Lamb
Let's see.
twice just-
1.
Yeah,
So no, back of the heels on the
Get some of
paint.
that white. nonetheless, that's
That was
crazy
so
catch.
damn close to the catch of the year by CeeDee Lamb. Come out and oh boy. Well, Mike McCarthy just chucked his red hanky, so we're going to take a look at it. I don't know if that's a good challenge by McCarthy. It was pretty evident that the heel was out of bounds.
You get your toes in, that's good. When it's a heel, you have to get the entire foot down.
Yeah, so I think this right foot here never actually hits. I think he gets pushed, and it kind of, see how it kind of just slides?
It floats.
But then his right...
Alice is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete
No,
pass.
that is not a catch.
Timeout.
Yeah, so I think his right
That's a bad
heel
challenge
is
by
in.
Mike
I think
McCarthy.
that left heel hits in that white out of bounds.
I think you're right. That
And
first
we
foot
are
just got
going to go to
floated, it got
commercial.
close, but never hit.
New York will take a look, but that seems to be a pretty easy call. Don't know why the hell McCarthy challenged that. That was dumb. Seriously, I have no idea what the hell McCarthy was thinking there. You're up. Why you want to waste a challenge? You know, man, Mike McCarthy continues to show why he is one of the biggest frauds in this game. Dude gets bailed out by having a Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. And time in and time out in key situations, he completely bumbles and fumbles. He literally cost the Cowboys a win a couple weeks ago in his homecoming to Green Bay. And once again, another stupid challenge there by Mike McCarthy. See if the Giants defense can reward them with a goal line stand here. Got 26 votes. We got 58% of you guys on the Cowboys to continue to hold on and win. Let me just stretch my feet, man, or stretch my legs, man. I'm not used to sitting down for so long. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yeah, no kidding. It's enjoyable, but it also drives you insane at the same time to know how easy it could be. But you have teams like the Denver Broncos who shoot themselves in the foot on a routine basis. Raiders didn't beat the Broncos last Sunday. The Broncos beat the Broncos last Sunday. Just a reminder, guys, we will be streaming Patriots-Vikings back here on Sparkin Sports NFL. So be sure to tune in for that one as well. Yeah, Devontae Adams is just too good, man.
Controlled the ball. Right foot was down inbounds. Left foot, toe, then heel. Out of bounds. Pass is incomplete.
There you go.
It'll be second down.
A stupid challenge by Mike McCarthy.
Well, usually I've seen between
Dumb, 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 dumb.
I was arguing with a guy in the front.
Yeah, the way that Novak was explaining that, it almost sounded like it was going to be a touchdown, but
As Mike Pereira told
nope.
us in the break, when that left toe hit, that's when they froze it. They froze it there. But watch, that left heel is clearly out of bounds, much to the
Yeah, it
dismay
is.
of the Cowboys fans here. And
Oh my God. Dude's in a turkey costume. Oh my God.
gotten into an argument over
Second and goal now.
guys in the stands. That was fun.
That was awesome. How great was that? Here's a little give. Oh, it's his national tight end's day.
That is a touchdown. Peyton Hendershot. And they jump in the Salvation Army kettle. All the tight ends. Oh my God, it's whack-a-mole. Oh, I love that. That is a top-tier celebration. Whack-a-mole out of the Salvation Army kettle. Okay, that's a top-tier celebration. Cowboys suck. They take the lead. They extend their lead, but that is a top-tier celebration. Walk-in jet sweep touchdown for Peyton Hendershot. Cowboys are just having fun now. That was a hell of a play. That was a great play, and that was an even better celebration. 21 unanswered
So if you're
points
gonna
for
have the
Dallas.
question, how many players can you
28-13.
fit in the Salvation Army kettle? We may
Damn
end
it.
with one. There is 2.
How many tight ends can you fit in a Salvation
There
Army kettle? We got
is
1,
3.
2, 3, and you
Ferguson's
could
having
probably
little
fit a
trouble getting
fourth in
there.
there
He has got
too.
3 jumps to get in. He must
Oh
be
my
tired.
God, man, that is a
Then he
top
takes the
tier
hit over the head.
celebration.
It is
That's
whack-a-mole.
gold.
But this all started because Zeke Elliott did it, right? You got to go back to 2016.
Mhm.
Touchdown, and
Zeke's
just hop
original
right in.
Yeah, Zeke got in easier.
Can
than they did.
celebration
He's got
there.
A little more bounce.
I mean, those were 4 tight ends. No disrespect.
And none taken. I understand
Oh,
our
that's
shortcomings.
fantastic.
Power.
And that is an ode to you,
Well, the
Zeke.
Cowboys have gone off here in the second half, right? Offense has come to life. 21 unanswered points.
That's
3 touchdowns by
fucking
tight
great.
ends. Makes my tight end happy. With Golson just loving the TDs here. But now the Giants, with 8:53 to go, have their work cut out for them, right? We already
Yeah,
told
tight
them
ends
not to
are
come from the
definitely
run
having a
team.
good
They're
day
a run
today.
team.
Jesus Christ, I got a hair out of place. Where is it?
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because now is
Ah,
when
there it
Dave
is.
Quinn,
Fuck.
the defensive coordinator in Dallas, he puts pass rushers on the field. The run game really becomes not much of a factor, and you just say, hey, guys, go. Race to the spot. Go get Daniel Jones. So if you're Mike Kafka and Brian Daboll, you got to be careful. You can't just drop
Dan
back to
Quinn,
drop
man,
back.
has
You've got to
really done a
protect this
great job
offensive
with his
line a little
defense,
bit.
especially in this
You
second
still have
half.
to mix it up with some play action
Giants
stuff
have been
early
held
on.
scoreless so far. 8 minutes,
And the
53
Giants start
seconds
on the
left to
25
play.
As we go down to EA.
New York will take over from their own 25.
Jr. I feel like this is college recruiting again, guys. Who can do what
That's what
together
it
here?
feels
Dak
like,
Prescott
man,
saying this
with
week,
the OBJ
"I sent
sweepstakes.
text
It kind of feels
messages,
like
a little
college
back and
recruitment.
forth. I'd love to add another
Which hat
weapon.
will
You
he
know, Micah
pick?
Parsons has been very public with text messages. And then I talked to Saquon Barkley last week about it. He said, no update from me. Of course, I would love him to come back and play here. I obviously want him to get better, but I want him to do it with us and show the world how special it would be to have him back with the Giants. What do you guys think? Where's he going?
Tight end
I
you.
mean, this was like the Odell Beckham Bowl, wasn't it? And whoever wins, that's where he's going. So we'll see. I'll tell you, 8.5 minutes.
Jones
has some time. Throws
dumps
across
it.
the field, has a completion
And
there
they got
to
a
Hodgins,
5-yard gain there.
who gets
So
shoved
Isaiah
out of bounds
Hodgins.
after a gain of 5.
Sorry,
I think that's the million-dollar question. I think that Aaron just asked. I mean, where does Odell Beckham end up? And you have to imagine that Odell wants to go to a team that's a playoff contender. That seems obvious. And
So
we
that
have
now
Tua
rules
playing
out the
right in front of our
Rams.
eyes right now, but there's something about playing with
There
that
for a while, you
star
could
on
tell he
his
probably
helmet.
wanted to return to
Like,
the
we know
Rams,
Odell
but
like we think we do.
now they're well
I
out of
think they have
playoff
his good shot at everybody.
contention.
Here's Barkley trying to get
Barkley
going.
to the right side. Barkley with a big burst. And Saquon to the 40-yard line.
After an 11-yard run.
Yeah, well, you've been saying it this whole second half. They've got to get more touches for Saquon Barkley and get him in space. And Dallas now is playing more. Dallas is playing more now to stop the pass. There could be some opportunities, but as this clock ticks down in the fourth quarter, being down 15,
First and
you
10.
only have so much time. to
7
continue
minutes
to
and
rely on
47 seconds left. 3 tight ends set to the left side for the Giants.
They'll run it again. And Barkley
Hand
gets
off
stopped.
Barkley,
He loses
nada.
that time. Odigizua was there.
Also, Diggy Zua was in there. Big defensive lineman.
Take a look at the linemen. They're all going to stunt. See how they move all to their right? That's the hardest thing for an offensive lineman or any offensive player who's blocking is to block a moving target on the snap.
If
All
OBJ
those
went to the
defensive
Jets,
linemen
Giants
just stunt
fans
to the
would
right.
revolt.
They move gaps. And typically, if you don't have zone blocking, multiple guys
I wonder what would
aside,
hurt worse for him.
you're gonna give up
Him going to the
penetration on your
Cowboys or
side.
him going to the Jets. Probably him going to the Cowboys, honestly, just because of its division rival.
Second down. dumps
Jones
it to
on
Breida.
second down,
Uses
dumps it
across the
underneath.
45, and Breida gets yardage
And
up
Matt
to the
Breida
47.
will get about 8
That'll be a
yards
third
there.
down
That
and
should bring up a
3.
3rd and 4,
At some
maybe
point, they
3rd
have
and
to pick up
3.
the pace, don't they? I mean, it's under 7 minutes now.
Giants need to really start hurrying
Get
things
into
up
some
here,
sort
down
of
2
2-minute, maybe
scores.
Not quite as fast as an end of game 2-minute drive, but every offense has variations of tempo, and being under 7 minutes, down 2 scores. Imagine that urgency.
3rd down and 3 now from the 47-yard line. Darius Slayton goes in motion.
Third down. Breida.
Hand it off. Breida lowers his shoulder. He's got a
Strong
first
run
down.
from Matt Breida.
Good
the
running
drive
there
going
by
for the
Matt
Giants.
Breida. Former San
This is a
Francisco
drive. There's no
49er.
thinking field goal. There's no thinking 3. This is touchdown or bust. This
Absolutely.
is 4-down territory. As a play caller, as a quarterback, you know that, so you can be smart on early downs if you have to throw it away. If there's nothing there, because you're getting
First and 10 from the 48. Tight end goes in motion.
Give it to Brightwell.
And off, Gary Brightwell. And Brightwell will get to the 45.
The Giants down 2 possessions.
I mean, at some point, we've said it a couple times now. I mean, there's 5.5 minutes to go. Every play that runs.
Yeah, the Giants are taking a lot of time off the clock here.
And get going.
Jones dumps it, Brightwell. And he's got a 6-yard gain, and that'll be right at the line to gain. First down. See if the Giants starting to pick things up here. It doesn't look like they're going to. They are taking way too much time off the clock here. You're down 2 scores.
To the left, and just an easy little outlet for Daniel Jones, but
already inside 5 minutes left to play. Giants need to get going here at the 38-yard line. Jones outside, nearly intercepted, broken up by Anthony Brown, and now Darius Slayton is a little shaken up on that one.
Yeah, really nice coverage here by Brown. He's playing off coverage. His eyes are in the backfield. He knows he has help over the top. You see Malik Hooker. He's just looking right at Daniel Jones, and he's just breaking downhill. Great job using that left hand to break the ball up. Nice job playing with his eyes.
2nd and 10. Both teams only have 2 timeouts each. Man in motion. That looked like a bit of a false start. They get away with it, and Parsons goes down. Micah Parsons in there and drives Daniel Jones to the ground.
Just a matter of time. And we've said it, you get into these pass situations. He's down here at the bottom of the screen, working on left tackle Andrew Thomas, and he's just so
secretly
fast.
Odell Beckham Jr.'s agent is a cat.
Space with no edge, no tight end, no back chip in. I don't care who you are in the league. That's tough sledding for any left tackle against Micah Parsons.
About that 9th game in his young career with
Micah
2+
Parsons,
sacks,
man, dude is a monster.
Reggie White has a single season record with 8. He's got 6 this year.
Play clock inside 1, and it looks like New York's going to take a timeout. Nope, false start. New York is starting to destroy themselves.
Starting to feel the pressure a little bit. I mean, Parsons is just ridiculous.
See the frustration there by Brian Daboll.
2-sack game.
New York Giants staring down their 2nd straight loss.
2 sacks last week. Just his 2nd year. You said the first half.
It'll be a big win for the Cowboys if they can hold on here. It's now 3rd down and 25. Not where you want to be if you are New York. Try to get a chunk of it here. Jones over the middle. That's complete. Richie James, now obviously you're going to go here. That picked up a chunk, and it is now a 4th and slightly more manageable 9.
When we met with him this week, we said, what is the challenge when you have a player like Micah Parsons?
Giants are letting a lot of time run off this clock. Very interesting clock management there by them.
The worst defensive outing this unit has had all year.
4th down and 9. Micah Parsons with 3 tackles, 2 sacks, and 4 pressures.
I bet you he's coming.
They got an off-ball linebacker on this snap next to Leighton Vander Esch. He's coming. Here he comes. Jones gets hit, throws incomplete. Anthony Brown breaks it up. And the Dallas Cowboys take over on downs. And you got to imagine that may have slammed the door for the New York Giants. And the Dallas Cowboys are well on their way to another victory. They are on their way now to 8-3. Damn. And things for the Giants are starting to sputter a little bit. They picked up a really ugly loss last week against the Detroit Lions. Now this week they're staring down yet another loss here. They really need to try to get their season back on track. Daniel Jones kind of starting to sputter a little bit in his play. Just tough there for the New York Giants. They really have a lot of soul searching to do at the end of this trip. The way Daniel Jones has kind of started to somewhat struggle in these past couple of games, you have to wonder if the Giants pick up another loss. Maybe they'll start thinking about turning to Tyrod Taylor. I don't think Jones has exactly been the reason why the Giants have lost, but at some point something may have to give. The Giants are such a good team, and they can't allow that to... They can't waste that away here in the second half. Daniel Jones obviously in a contract year. Gotta imagine the Giants will probably franchise tag him at the end of the year. I don't see them being in a huge hurry to sign him to a long-term extension, but they also don't want to let him leave the building either. So, I don't know, man. Daniel Jones is definitely one of the more polarizing figures in the league right now. We're back.
Our TD. Look at Chevy in there. Rich Gross, our AD. Jacob Ullman in the back. That's so good. And there's us, hey, in the booth, right? Jeff Nelson stats, Miss Smith spotter, Kevin Olson spotter, Mike Pereira, Roger on the end. We got a whole cast of thousands in the booth. We say happy Thanksgiving to you. It's been a fun day.
Yeah.
This has been a blast, hasn't it? I mean,
hope everyone's having a safe, healthy, happy Thanksgiving.
After all these years, you grow up watching this, had the opportunity to come here in 2015 as a player and play in Dallas.
First down and 10.
Now to be able to
Two
do it
tight ends set to the right side.
Pretty incredible.
And off. Not much for Elliott. He loses a yard. Leonard Williams blows him up.
Game in favor of Dallas. Fourth down, and the Giants missed an opportunity.
And this really felt like where the game completely changed.
Absolutely, that failed fourth down conversion. Pressure in Daniel Jones' face. Off-target throw there. And yeah, ever since then, the momentum for the Giants really has not been there. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Cowboys trying to salt this one away.
Goes back to what we said earlier in the half. The margin
loss of one on that last carry.
Recognizes this. Their margin for error is small. They need to make those critical plays at critical junctions in the game, and they just have it today.
And off to the outside, Zeke.
Yeah, that changed everything. Go down and score a touchdown.
Maybe 3.
4:07 left in the third. Cowboys then go on to score a touchdown, and then just seized all the momentum in the game.
Giants will burn their final timeout.
Well, it is the holiday season, right? Cowboys got in the spirit this week wearing their Fox Sports ugly sweaters. Christmas sweaters, of course, show their support for the U.S. men's national team. Team USA takes on England tomorrow, 1 Eastern on Fox in the World Cup.
Just a reminder, guys, we will be back here in about 45-ish minutes.
I thought they were kind of cool.
For Patriots versus Vikings here on Sparkin Sports NFL. Would really appreciate if you guys would tune in for that one.
We didn't make the cut, so sorry, Fox.
Yeah, I mean, let's do like one Thanksgiving game.
Third down and 9.
Well, how many games have they called?
Fair point.
Under center is Prescott. Fakes the toss. Rolls out to his right. Fires. Tries to end it here. Lamb cannot haul it in. Incomplete. Uh-oh. We got laundry. We got laundry. If this is the first down, that'll pretty much end it. And that is on Williams.
Is he even trying to use 2 hands anymore?
I think he's given up on 2 hands.
Man, CD nearly wheeled in another one-hander there, but regardless, he got interfered with, so that's an automatic first down there for
And if you're trying
Cowboys.
to sign a guy, I guess go out and show him that he's impacted you. But CeeDee Lamb's made some great plays. Michael Gallup's made some big plays today. Of course, both backs, Zeke and Pollard. This second half, this
first down and 10.
Like last week against the Vikings, and
heavy personnel to the right
one of
side.
the best teams in the conference.
Handoff.
And a short run here.
Maybe a
As we're 3
yard
minutes and
for
half.
Zeke.
You know, so many people, we showed you, our crew, we showed you different shots of the booth today. There's so many people that will never get enough credit. Greg, but
Again, guys,
you know,
just remember
Jamie
to smash
McCall's
that
audio,
like button.
Eddie Verstraete,
Really appreciate it. A
who's,
free and
Eddie,
easy
hope you
way
feel
to
better.
help
Ben
show your
Altop
support
takes
for the
care of us in
channel.
booth, who's the best.
Again,
Literally
if you
does
feel so
everything.
inclined, be sure to subscribe.
Just unbelievable. Been here for years and welcomed us in this year. David Zuloff down there. You saw Chevy before. Stephen Reboot.
Second
Sean
out and
Boyd.
9. 2 tight end set to the left side.
Production manager, ops manager, just some people behind the scenes who do so much.
Hendershot goes in motion. They toss it to
To
Pollard.
the edge.
Second down, he gets stuffed in the backfield.
And it'll take us down to the 2
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Turkey and stuffy and sweet potatoes all
Dallas getting ready to put a bow on this one. We are now just one sub away from 565, guys. If you want to be subscriber number 565, you better act fast. Would really appreciate it. Helps grow this community and helps us get seen by more and more people. We are back.
PMC, we are professional grade.
This is all about running the ball and winning.
Emmett gets the carry again. Touchdown, Dallas.
What the heck do these guys eat for a pregame meal today? There you go, Emmett. That's the way to be a leader.
1, 2, 3, west side. Thanks, Patton John, wherever you at.
Hey, Nate, keep that doggone leg. Don't be dropping it on the ground. Yeah, take it all, yeah.
So classic with John Madden
Yeah,
and Pat
that's
Summerall during
great.
the postgame. A $10,000 donation.
Third down and
given in their
13 now
names
for the
by
Cowboys.
the NFL to the youth or high school football program of the player of the game's choice. Youth football, something that means a lot to John. We know that. And it's a way of honoring his legacy and his impact to the game going forward. So what an awesome way to honor John going forward and have that forever. And we'll see who the player of the game is coming up. State Farm postgame show with that. 2 minutes to go. Here's the Cowboys look to improve to 8-3, 3rd and 13.
Third down, they just hand it off.
Inside the
Zeke
30,
Elliott
way down to the 27 is
down
Elliott.
to the 27-yard line. Giants don't have any
Giants
timeouts
have
left.
Timeouts, so the Cowboys will let this run down and send out the field goal team. Add on to their lead. And so it appears the Giants are going to lose their second straight, drop them to 7-4. Still well in the playoff chase, but a couple tough weeks for them. And the Cowboys now, after losing in Green Bay have had back-to-back really impressive weeks.
Yeah.
Here's Maher, 46-yard field goal, make it an 18-point lead.
And Maher, no good.
No good. Tried to draw it back, didn't have the turn.
So the Giants will take over here.
With 1:13 to go.
1:13 left, no timeouts.
Well, look,
Still down by
Greg was
2
really complaining
scores.
about the ugly sweaters for Team USA, and like I don't know how.
Oh man, those are bad.
In like 4 minutes.
Listen, I got to apologize. I got sensitive. I felt left out. I haven't eaten yet today, and
you had half a turducken at halftime.
That's true, but that doesn't count. I'm going to eat a full Thanksgiving spread tonight, although that turducken we had at halftime was
Mike, did you see how much turducken Olsen ate at the half? I mean, he was coy about it, but he kept sneaking it in there.
All I know is there's nothing left on the plate.
No, there's a whole half. There's a whole half over there, Mike. Don't get sensitive like I did over my sweater. I thought I got left out, and next thing you know, Nelly down there pulls these sweaters out, and I need to apologize. I feel great right now.
First down and 10 now for the Giants. Daniel Jones goes underneath for Richie James. Got to hurry him up.
Hey, listen, it's Thanksgiving, right?
A lot to be thankful for.
And they spike it with 1 minute left. Second and 1.
It's been fun today and a real honor for us to be with you and with your families here today. So now we have our Thanksgiving dinner tonight with our whole group. Can't wait, families and our TV family with us. What are you going? What's
Okay,
the
guys, here about 25 minutes.
That's my side, of course.
We will be streaming Patriots Vikings here on Sparkin Sports NFL.
I had it quickly at halftime while I was watching Jonas Brothers, but I'm going to dive in a little deeper tonight. I want to see what it's all about.
Third down and 1. Jones.
Got a completion inside the 40.
And he completes.
And it's Hodgins.
Isaiah Hodgins. Gotta hurry him up again.
Giants go quick and they'll spike
They
the ball.
clock it.
Well, we're talking about youth football and the donation that's going to be made in John's name. How about this past Saturday? Greg, your son Tate Olson, quarterback, the South Charlotte Patriots, to a victory in the Pop Warner, North Carolina
South
State
Charlotte
Championship.
Patriots, literally the New England Patriots.
What a great picture.
Helmets.
Go on to the national championships. Coach Olson, look at you.
Yeah, there's nothing cooler than working with kids. Of course, one of them being my own, but you know, you heard how much youth football and youth sports meant to John Madden as we celebrate him today.
Second and 10.
I can tell you firsthand just what it was like for me growing up playing football and now having the opportunity along with my dad.
And they'll be reeling along the sideline. That's Richie James.
You know, along with my dad and my son to go.
Yeah, K-Fu, what a win for the Dallas Cowboys, man.
It's about as much fun as I've had in a long time.
They have had a really, really strong couple of weeks. They picked up a loss, obviously, in Green Bay, but they've now won 2 in a row since. Poised to enter 8-3.
Got a penalty on this play with 40 seconds to go.
So a penalty here with 40 seconds left.
I'm a big stuffing guy. I like the stuffing cooked inside the turkey. Are you familiar with that?
I am familiar with that.
It gets really nice and
okay, now here's the deal with cooking stuffing inside turkey.
Yeah, I'm a big stuffing
You've
guy.
got to basically cook the turkey halfway through and then do that. Otherwise, that stuffing is going to be undercooked in the middle. It's going to be raw, disgusting. You're asking for food poisoning there. If you're going to cook your stuffing inside your turkey, you have to do it correctly.
I mean, these guys are just such good guys. They go out of their way when they see kids.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense, number 11. Half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down.
And you see the penalty there on Parsons, but you know, just to finish up on that, so many of these guys, you know, we know them as players, we know them with the helmets on. But,
yep, sounds like Dallas may have won the OBJ Bowl.
Shook my kid's hand and
let's see if OBJ actually decides to sign with Dallas, man. Again, as much as I hate Dallas, I really do think that it would be a good fit for both OBJ and Dallas.
Both these teams have their fair share.
Football is family.
First down and 10. 40 seconds left.
Turkey family tradition football. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now, today, right? That's just perfect. Absolutely. Giants trying to score.
Jones steps up, dumps it. Brightwell, can he weave in? Down at the 1. Giants got to get up and spike it one more time.
So they got to hustle with 25 seconds to go. Trying to get lined up.
I thought maybe he would try to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
17 seconds.
Got to snap it. Cowboys, I think, jump.
Jones, incomplete. Looks like Dallas was offsides.
The Cowboys were offsides.
Offside. Defense number 56 was in the neutral zone at the snap. Half the distance. First down.
I'm going to throw a weird one your way. I love all the Thanksgiving food, but
yeah, guys,
Casey Garland, who
thank you
does
so much for
us,
tuning in.
Associate, is helping put this dinner together.
In about 20 minutes, we will be live for Patriots Vikings back here on Sparkin' Sports NFL.
I love the canned cranberry, the sugary canned cranberry. I'm sorry.
Okay, look, the fresh cranberries are good too, but something about those, that weird little plop that comes out of the can, man. Those canned cranberries, something about them. And a last-second touchdown here for Richie James. And we do have a chance here at a miracle at AT&T Stadium.
Oh, nice little.
We have a few seconds left.
Defense calls it a pick.
Crazier things have happened in the NFL.
A touchdown. See the job there by Darius Slayton, just running interference, and Daniel Jones puts it on him. They're going to take the field goal here, make it an 8-point game. They got to make the extra point. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you need an onside kick.
I love cranberry sauce.
A Hail Mary, one thing at a time. Extra point is up, and
extra
it is
point
good. Right,
is
so
good.
Done. Now 8 seconds left. You need to.
All right, let's see if the Giants can do something crazy. Still need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Well, look, it's a tough couple games. Giants losing to Detroit, and then so banged up. Had 4 total offensive linemen.
Cranberries in a cup, not on a plate. Fair enough.
Corners out today. Giants were well in this.
Definitely
game
gonna understand how it's not everyone's cup of tea.
They failed on 4th down. Cowboys scored, changed the whole momentum. They got to try and get as healthy as they can. They're still right in the thick of this playoff race, even though the Cowboys now, by winning both games of the Giants, clearly jump ahead of them in the division. And we'll see what Philadelphia does on Sunday. The Cowboys 1.5 back of them as they sit if this score holds.
Yeah, New York just has to keep playing. You know, they've already got 7 wins in the win column. You just laid it out perfectly that they're still in the hunt. Maybe not for the division at this point, but at least in the wild card and what's a pretty wide open NFC. So
it's not a good average on onside kicks, I noticed.
Yeah, onside kicks these days are
ever since the new NFL kickoff rules, onside kick conversion rate is going way down. Here's Gano.
And the Cowboys called timeout.
And of course the Dallas calls timeout.
John Fossil's running on the field as special teams coach. I love it. He's not done coaching yet. Say, come on over.
No, you play till it's over. We've seen crazy things happen. You never know in this league, but to finish what we were talking about earlier, I know the last 2 weeks have been tough on Brian Daboll and this Giants group. They've gone through some moving parts, dealing with some injuries and whatnot, but I'm still really impressed with him. I still think he is completely in the running for Coach of the Year. You can say the same about Mike McCarthy on the other sideline. You can make an argument in the NFC East. They have 3 coaches that at the end of the year, when it's all said and done, could be up there as the Coach of the Year.
All right. See what kind of magic the Giants have left in them here with 8 seconds to go.
Onside kick. 8 seconds left.
Graham Gano.
And it'll be bobbled, and CeeDee Lamb has it. All right, guys, that is it. The Dallas Cowboys come away victorious over the New York Giants here on Thanksgiving. Be sure to keep it right here on Sparkin' Sports NFL. Here in about 20 minutes, we will be getting going here for Patriots and Vikings, closing out this Thanksgiving slate. See you on Sunday, D-Rock. Hopefully we can pick up a win against a bumbling Panthers team. All right, guys. Cowboys with one more kneel down to salt it out. And we are done. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Be sure to keep it right here. We will see you in about 20 minutes.